And we're live. There we go. But yeah, sorry. Go ahead. You can keep talking your Royals talk.
That was it. Did you see that they? Are you into Doctor Who? I don't feel like that'd be
No,
something. Oh,
I
really?
know, I know. Everyone's like, you should. I'm like, I don't know why, but I never. I tried. My best friend was is obsessed,
Yeah.
and I just couldn't get into it.
That was I don't know why. I always like loved Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I thought it was like one of the coolest like, it was like the first like Netflix series that I
Uh-huh.
binged like, when streaming came out or
Yeah,
whatever
and
because it
that's
was
when I tried it. Was when it was on that. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
perfect, it's here. And then I was like,
I
eh.
loved it. I don't know why. I loved how like cheesy it was and like how just like, like corny some of it was and just all the accents and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like and then the doctors. I love everyone that played the doctor has been great. Even like to this day. They announced that they have a new doctor and it's a
Mhm.
black dude.
Yeah, some people aren't happy.
I know, yeah. Well, people weren't happy when it was Jodie Whittaker,
Yep,
the
yeah,
girl.
it's the same people. They're like, no, this is not the doctor.
I just think it's funny that she went from a white lady to a black man.
Yeah. Well, and how does it? So, how are they able to have so many doctors?
Because
Is it like what is it in the universe that?
it's actually really like smart. I think that's part of the reason why I like it, and I think it's part of the reason why a lot of people like it so much. Is like they can keep Doctor Who going for like
Forever.
ever, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the way it works is like, they usually do like the whole season, or like 2 seasons or 3 seasons, depending on like how much the writers
Yeah,
like them
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
How popular they are.
And then they'll have like a movie like at the end, like maybe like a
Okay.
2-part like episode that's like an hour or 2 hours or whatever. And then like they kind of like kill off the doctor. Like the doctor will like take a blow, or like they'll sacrifice themselves
Okay.
like some way.
Yeah.
And then they regenerate. So at the end of the season, you see who's going to be the next doctor.
Okay.
So it's always been a thing. Like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, you know who's going to be, and you're like, oh no, how's this one going to work now? Because they all have their own like personalities and stuff,
Mhm.
and it's explained like really well in the show. It's like, oh, you basically become a different person with the same memories and everything. So
Okay.
there's still like the
So they're still
doctor,
them.
yeah, and they have all the memories of all the other doctors.
That's a lot.
But they have their own personality too, and that's why it's cool seeing like like Matt Smith and like Jodie Whittaker and David Tennant, because they all like had their own like separate personality that made them like cool. Like they had all the quirks of the doctor, but like they had their own like little like quirks themselves.
Yeah.
I love that. I think it's great. Oops,
Oh no, what'd you do?
I just kicked my thing.
All right, we are live the gross domesticate. Sorry, I was sleeping.
Yeah.
No, these nerds were talking about dork stuff.
Doctor Who.
No, actually, I there's a lot of stuff that about the Game of Thrones thing that I'm taking out of it, I guess. But like one thing that I've heard from mainly Pat, a friend of mine, has been like that most of Game of Thrones, in his opinion, is some of the best television ever.
Yeah,
and it's not like just niche stuff,
Right.
but he's saying like the storytelling, the thing, like
Yeah.
the actual like the show itself is incredible. And I'm like, I'm not blown away,
yeah.
but I do appreciate the depth that they and the consideration that they've put into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if blown away is the right word, but I love it so much. And like, this is my third time around.
Oh, really?
And I'm just like, oh, like it's just like, it's great television.
Yeah.
It's
I
just,
liked it.
like the way the story building. And I mean, like, when did it come out? It came out in like 2010.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel it
like,
did
it's
come
an
out
old
like a
show.
while ago.
But
'Cause I remember I watched it when HBO Go was a thing.
yeah,
It started 2011.
2011.
Oh wait, yeah. So season 9.
Was there a
Release
gap?
date
I feel like
for-
was there a gap in
I don't know.
in between like the first and second season or something like that?
Yeah, I
There
think
might have been, but I didn't start watching, I think, until the second season.
Oh, okay.
So I wouldn't have known. But we're watching it all the way through.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I remember doing this and having to wait week by week. And then like, you see an episode and you're like, oh, I remember that feeling.
Yeah.
when Jon Snow dies.
Yeah.
And that was the end of the season. Pat
Yeah,
was
that
like,
was season
wait,
3,
is
right?
that the end of the
Or
season?
season 2 or
I think it's season 3
Yeah, so
or
season-
4. I can't
so
remember. We're on
I
season
think
6 right now.
Is 3 the one with the red wedding, or is that 4?
That's 3.
Oh, okay.
So season 5 is when Jon Snow dies because
Okay.
we're in season 6.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, but that's the thing is like to have that be the end of the episode.
That was the end of the season.
that
I was
was-
like, fuck, is he alive? Is he
Yeah.
alive?
That was my
He's
main
gotta be.
gripe. I was like, first of all, his eyes are open. I said they can't if they kill off a character, they have to say he's dead.
Yeah.
They can't just go
Or
like,
cut his
or-
head off.
you know what I mean?
they
Yeah,
did
there's
with,
something
Ned
like that.
Stark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, they have to cut his head off, put it on a stick,
Yeah.
go like, look, see?
See, he's dead. And
Dead.
there's still people that are like, I think he
That's-
might come back.
Yeah, it's like, oh, maybe there's like red magic or something we could do here, some blood magic. Maybe we get some
Hey.
blood from a horse or a baby or something. But like, I don't understand still. I've seen that Dothraki shit a
Yeah.
lot. The part with the baby and the regeneration of the, you know what I'm saying?
No,
With when there's lots of spoilers and I don't care.
no, like
It's
This
you
was
said,
show that
this
ended
yes.
like
Yeah.
2 or 3 years ago.
yeah.
Yeah. But it's when she's like, oh my god, Drago is gonna die from that fucking infection,
Yeah.
and then like she's like, save him, and then she's like, you're gonna have to kill a horse, and she did, and then she's like,
And she ate
that was
it.
it, and then she's like, came in, and they're like, no, that wasn't it, bitch, and
Yeah.
then she took her baby that had scales on it and all that other stuff. I don't understand what's like story building and what's complete bullshit that matters not at all to the story.
Well, I think it's because you see her become her, and it's
Yeah.
because of
It's
these
like
things.
she's
These
experiencing
things have to happen in order for her to become.
Well,
who
I
she
think, and I
is.
think it was supposed to be like, oh, hey, this is stuff that we're not really explaining right now, but don't worry, we'll come around to that. And then they ended up not.
there was stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like it's too big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they could have probably narrowed this down a bit. There's some stories. To me, the whole existence of Stannis and his brother,
Mhm.
that whole storyline is kind of, to me, was not really so important.
Yeah,
So you know what I mean? Like, so
there
But
was
it
a
brought
lot
the-
of stories
but it
that weren't
brought the Red Queen. Is she the Red Queen?
the witch or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah,
Two.
The Shining Lady?
Melisandre or
Yeah.
whatever her name
Yeah,
was.
two.
man, she
Snow.
would have tricked me. I told her.
She would have got me too.
Oh, those
By-
are his
by the way-
favorite titties.
Yeah. Dude,
Don't compliment a lady's tits in front of your wife.
I think that was though
Right?
like a popular like discussion.
Well,
was
he
like,
said I could care
were
less.
those they were like airbrushed. They had to have
Like,
been,
it's like, what's going on here?
like, touched up or
He
something.
was like, I do not care about the storyline. I don't really care about her. But what makes this enjoyable are those tits.
Yeah, it's the fact that she's just like, oh, I'm not convincing him.
It's very
You were
convincing.
very important. And it's like, really? And he's like, yeah, if you fuck me, you're a god.
Yeah.
And she's like, and they're like, really? And
I would have done it regardless.
Yeah, it would have been like, I was gonna do it anyway, but like I get to be a god too.
Yeah.
So it's a strange, like, the tits are nice, but really, to me, there was a lot of gratuitous stuff.
Yeah.
Like needlessly gratuitous stuff. I got frustrated with
I ate it all up.
I also like the Bornish people.
The Bornish people.
Dornish.
Dornish.
Which one's that?
They're Spanish.
Oh,
They call
like,
them Dornish, but they're like the
the
Spanish.
Viper,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like him.
The mountain.
Yeah, yeah. Did you guys see that yet? Where he
Yeah,
fucking
that-
just squished his head.
Yeah. Yeah, that bummed me out because I was like,
And I forgot about that. I remember like once I saw the mountain, or when Jamie said I can't,
Yeah.
whatever, fight for you. And then I was like, oh yeah, the prince does it. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he kills the mountain. Because I forgot that what happened with the mountain. And and then I was watching and I was like, oh shit, he doesn't win.
Yeah.
And then I remembered and then I remembered what the mountain turns into.
He comes back as a zombie.
Yep.
I don't.
Which,
I don't
that's not
understand.
really explained.
Yeah,
That.
the guy's like,
Just black.
why does
yeah.
it take so long?
Yeah.
Like, why is the Red Witch? Because you know why? I didn't see underneath that guy's robe, but his tits are probably weak as shit.
You
He's got
think?
weak tits?
The mountain.
No, not the
No,
mountain.
the-
Mountain's got strong tits.
The
Very strong.
macer, right? That's what they call
The
them.
Meister,
Oh.
the one that was kicked out of the Citadel. That was like,
Yeah.
I'm fucking good at this shit. And they're like,
Yeah.
let me do some more projects.
He's
And
like, I want to experiment on people.
yeah, Dr. Meisterstein is made the mountain, and then also, but no, his whole thing was like, I'm gonna do some stuff. He knows some stuff. Like, why is it that, like, is he just not good at? Is he not good at his job, or is he like evil?
too
Wait,
good.
who?
The Meister, the
The
Dark
one that
Meister guy.
created the mountain.
Wait, don't share my mom's number.
No, I'm not.
I
I'm zooming in.
What?
Oh shit.
have the Google Voice thing open, but no,
Oh.
so no, I guess the thing with the whole Game of Thrones thing is like, there is a ton of like gratuitous shit that I'm like, I don't understand why they had to do it. There's some story building, some character building,
Yeah.
but like, to be honest with you, there's story building, but then like most of and character building, but most of those characters end up dying. Like
Yeah.
like not long after that. Like I said,
Yeah.
seriously, Stannis, like if I could talk to the either the creator of the show or the actual like book series and shit,
Mm.
I would strongly, I would beg them to sell me on Stannis Baratheon.
Yeah.
It probably makes more sense in
You
the
know what I mean?
book.
Like-
yeah, and also that's another thing too, was the books aren't even done yet, so
Yeah.
like they had to kind of like
whip
fumble
it.
through the ending,
Yeah.
and like kind of make it up on their own. So like a lot of people are saying like, oh well, that ending is not canon. It's just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just whatever the writers on the show were like. Oh,
Well, I
this would
think
be
they
an
said
ending.
it's going to be different.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, she
And that's
saw
that.
we were on our phone.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not on my phone.
You don't have
Sorry.
anything to add?
I don't know.
No.
Sorry,
You
I
can't
was-
rely on me to carry the show.
You're right.
I
I'm
thought
so
we
sorry.
could. So how's it going, guys? Happy birthday, guys.
Happy birthday
Happy
to you,
birthday.
pal.
Happy birthday
I'm
to you
actually,
guys,
that's what I'm
too.
posting right now. I'm tagging you in a thing. Oh, you're mentioning me now.
I
Oh.
just mentioned you both in the little
that's-
little John.
No, I think it's important to build that. Like the Sopranos did that shit a lot too, where they had a bunch of like meaningless shit.
I never watched The Sopranos.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'd
so
say
worth
it. If
it.
you like Game of
Hold
Thrones,
up.
Yeah.
yeah, actually, it does. That was my biggest thing, was like, I really wanted, for a while, I wanted to like revisit a lot of older shit to see if it, like, because people like, you hear like, oh, Sopranos is the greatest show of all time.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, greatest show of all time, or whatever. Like, any of those things, anytime I heard that, I was like, yeah, but like, really, still,
Yeah.
you think? Like,
Uh-huh.
it's the greatest of all time argument that we were
Yeah.
talking about earlier. Like,
I don't know. I didn't even think Game of Thrones. I liked Game of Thrones, but I didn't think it was like the greatest.
no,
like,
it's just
show
a
of all
really good
time.
show. It's like
Yeah.
a solid fucking story. I just recently watched, and I know Mike has seen this probably a bunch of times. The Band of Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Like, I just watched
That
that
was
for the
really
first time.
good.
Yeah, that was one of those things of like, yeah, it's
We went
just
on
long
a-
Saving Private Ryan.
We went
Yeah.
on a weird like war kit.
I couldn't get into
Okay.
Band of Brothers. Like
was
Mike
really
really tried to
good.
get me into it, and I couldn't. Like we watched like 5 episodes of it, and I was just like, there's just so much like
I
dialogue
think
and
there's 8
stuff.
episodes.
Really?
As one
Yeah.
season.
I was like, no, I think you know what it is. I think it's because I've seen so many of. Like I know how it's gonna end.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I know how they went. Like,
Yeah.
who went. Well, that's what's
we watched that, then we watched Dunkirk,
Yeah.
and then
Is that the
There's
one that's
another
like
one.
all one shot? Or no, that's like
No.
1941 or
Yes,
something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. that one was good.
I really
like
like that
Yeah,
one.
that
I
was a
thought
really
that
good
was
movie.
super cool. But I like that just because it was like a one shot sort of. It wasn't all one shot,
Yeah.
but like, you know, they made the illusion that it was like
Yeah.
all done in one continuous like shot. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think.
liked it too.
Hold on, I'm putting the link here, and I'm just gonna say, there we
Blink.
go. Blink.
Blink on the
Boom.
link.
I didn't put a song. Sorry, Manny.
That's okay.
There's no song for your birthday. But yeah,
It's your
I don't.
birthday.
The thing about like prequels and shit like that, I don't, is if they're not too detailed. Like,
Yeah.
you're talking about a lot of the stuff about like with the Son of Dragons or Brother of Dragons or whatever.
House of
House
Dragons.
House of Dragons,
okay.
whatever the fuck it is. But the thing that's coming out, like they're like, you already, like, you see a character and they're like, oh, he's got a sword to a sword. What's
Yeah.
gonna happen? It's like, he's gonna live for another 14 years
Yeah.
and then die.
In
We
the-
already know.
in the main canon
We
of the
already
show, yeah.
know.
But you don't know any of the Targaryens because that house is already dead, and so you kind of see what.
But then you know that they're all gonna die.
Well, right, but you just see how it happens.
It's just like,
Yeah.
oh, I will love you forever. And you're like, no, you won't.
Did you watch the Saints of New York? Wasn't that like the
Yes.
Sopranos
Yeah.
people?
The many saints of the newer.
Sorry,
Loved it.
Sorry.
I thought it was great.
Maron.
But like that was another one where people were like, well, yeah, but like we already
And
know.
Fantastic Beasts. I love Fantastic
Yeah.
Beasts.
But
But that was a little. I feel like that could have been a little bit more ambiguous with like how they like ended it, because you don't really know the story of like, because it was about Newt, the one that wrote the Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah.
And Fantastic Beasts in like the Harry Potter is just like a guidebook on like
it's just a book. Yeah.
So like the movie, they could have done like whatever with that, you know what I mean? Now with the whole Dumbledore and like all that stuff, like being young and all that,
Yeah.
that's like,
and
oh,
some
well,
of his
I know.
proclivities.
Yeah, like I know that he's not gonna like die or anything because
Yeah.
you know he's in the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah.
But I think there.
But again, it's like that character building. Like
Yeah.
you know it that much more.
I gotta tell you too. So this was a part in Game of Thrones. This is her third time around with Game of Thrones. My first time, and there was just recently the episode where, the how you find out how Hodor says Hodor.
Hold the door.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's like, and it's like, yeah, she's doing it now, and it's like it's one of those things where you're like, yeah, but I like that's it.
Yeah, it is kind of
that's.
Like,
it.
I mean, it's
no. I mean that it just shows like,
and then also
this
what
is
happened?
all-
What happened?
like this is all.
well, he went
it's
back in
happening the way it's
time,
supposed
kind
to
of,
happen.
and it like fucked with like Hodor's brain. Like, wasn't that the thing? Like the three-eyed raven
Well, he had
went
to
back in
right because
time
he
to
had.
like save himself or something like that, and then like
he went
ended
into
up,
him to pull him.
Yeah,
because
that's
Hodor
it.
was being a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing is like, you're like, oh my god, he was so brave. And it's like, no, he wasn't.
Yeah.
He was murdered. He was murdered by the young boy, Bran. What's this now?
Niche.
Uh-oh.
Niche Rassicot.
Niche Rassicot. Go on now.
Are you gonna answer?
I did.
Niche Rassicot.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Wow, he didn't want to say his name.
He should send the voicemail.
Hey guys,
Hi, Niche.
how you guys doing? Manny's trying to steal my birthday.
Oh, was it your birthday?
Tomorrow's my birthday.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not stealing it. My birthday's
Manny's
today, not
birthday
tomorrow.
Still, it's my birthday weekend. I'm claiming it.
Oh, okay. You can have it.
Are you in the bathroom right now?
No, I'm in the break room.
Oh, you're in the break room. You're at work?
Yeah,
Oh, you're on lunch.
I'm still at work. Yeah, you want to say hi to mom?
I was gonna say, let's say hello to mom.
Yeah, mom's here too.
Oh, mom.
Hey,
All right,
mom.
here, I'll put you on speakerphone.
She always calls in.
It's wait, I better
She
not.
loves me.
Here, it's Patrick.
She was like, oh, better not.
Yes, my son Patrick. Yeah, it's your son.
Hi, mom.
Oh, I just muted.
Hello, what are you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Hey, Ma, did you get your candles?
I did. I got one candle. Thank you.
Okay, good.
What did you give
You
her
said
candles?
Yeah, she said yes, and then she said
And then
yes. I got one.
What candles? What
For
candles?
Mother's Day.
Was there supposed to be more than one candle?
I don't know anymore.
Was it okay? So I thought about this when you asked about the candle. Did you send a nasty email?
No, I promise.
It wasn't a pat
No.
email?
No.
Okay.
I said, hey, I said, unfortunately, my mother didn't receive her candles. Is there anything,
Yeah.
And she was like, oh yeah, we'll send your mother candles today. They should receive, she should receive them today or whatever.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, I was just like, but I didn't get any other. I also didn't follow back. So then I was like, oh, but mom, it's Manny's birthday.
It also came with the paperwork on how much it costs, which is ridiculous. But thank you very much.
For a candle?
How fucking classy is that?
Flowers?
Yeah.
Flowers are expensive.
Yeah.
I fucking hate buying
Delivered
flowers.
from here. I had them delivered from Pennsylvania.
To Florida?
Yeah.
They
Oh my
drove?
God.
They
All the
drove?
way from Pennsylvania to
Hand-
Florida?
Handpicked.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because he loves me.
I paid a little
You
Dornish
do.
boy.
You should have got a like a singing, like one of those singing.
Oh,
grams or
yeah, the
whatever,
singing
too.
But she
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Nice.
She wouldn't have gotten the baritone. She would have only gotten the tenors.
Oh.
You know what I
Why?
mean? 'Cause
Uh-huh.
they would have sent the baritone. They would have been like, He loves you. Oh, now it makes sense.
Yes.
No, yeah. So I won't use them again. If you,
Well, I'm glad that it was a good recovery.
yeah,
Yeah, it was
wasn't
very
when-
nice. And the candle smells very yummy. I haven't burned it yet. I just like the smell of it.
have you licked it?
No, I haven't licked it.
What
Just
kind of
smelled it.
candle? What flavor is it?
I picked.
I don't know. It's a flowery smell
Flavor.
to it.
I knew it.
It's light yellow.
Ooh,
Oh,
Yeah, I picked.
fancy.
I picked flowery as the scent. So
Yeah?
it's probably a
this is
bouquet.
all flowers.
It's probably.
Or what if it's the scent of the bouquet, so you could have the bouquet even
it's-
longer?
It's not the scent of the bouquet, and it does say It does say bougie.
Oh,
nice.
It is
Bougie.
You saw the receipt.
Yeah.
It is.
I did.
That's crappy.
All right, I'm going to let you talk to your brother. I got to get back to work.
Okay. Say happy birthday to Manny.
Okay. Happy birthday, Manny.
Thank you.
When is your birthday today?
Yes,
And how old are you?
I'm 31.
Oh, you're just a child.
I know. I'm still-
31.
I'm still a young boy.
You're just a
I'm
child.
still a young man.
All right. Yeah, I'm vintage, so you know.
Love you,
I'm going to
Mom.
let you talk to Nick.
All right,
Okay.
love you. Bye.
I love you.
Yeah, I just saw you guys were posting again, and glad to see you guys were making the podcast again.
Yeah, we're up and running. We are. And Dom was talking about doing an episode of Trauma Hood today or soon, so hopefully that'll be out soon
Oh.
too.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, good. Yeah, you got to hold her feet to the fire on that, you know.
I've been burning her feet for a long time.
Right on, right on. Well, good. I can't wait to check out the full episode when you post it. Then.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, sounds good.
Don't want to hang up.
All right, I'll talk to you.
Please.
Talk to you guys later.
All
See
right.
ya.
Happy
Bye.
birthday.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
My heart dropped because I was like, "Fuck, is today his birthday?"
It's like,
I was
yeah,
like, "Oh,
yeah, it's his
no."
birthday.
So thank you, Manny. 'Cause
Yeah.
I will not forget
Right.
to reach out tomorrow.
Yeah, now you know. Now you can send the text tomorrow. I was like, I totally remembered it was your birthday.
I almost was like, "Happy birthday!" And I'm, okay.
Hold on, I gotta double check. Why is that not on my phone? We would have known from Facebook.
yeah. I don't know like any of my siblings, but I know like around
I know
the
all of
time.
them.
but it's-
Honestly,
I know my mom's birthday, but that's it.
anytime somebody gets frustrated with me, like when they or like upset if they're like, "Oh, you didn't remember my birthday,"
Yeah.
it's like, "When's mine?" I
Yeah.
immediately go, "When's mine?" And like
Yeah.
it's like they didn't think I was gonna ask that question. It's like how could you could never fathom that I would go, "Oh yeah, what about you?"
Yeah.
And then they'll just go,
And then they, but what if they
Oh,
know?
no.
Like, what if they
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
exactly?
then
They're like,
what's
oh,
your-
it's
Then I'm
September 31st.
"Oh yeah,
so,
but
so
what year?"
oh, it's 1933.
Yeah, what the fuck? How old am I?
I don't know,
How
like
old are your siblings?
90 something years old.
No, I would say, I think Crickets is in June,
Mhm.
and I think Nick's
It's right
is in
around
May.
Father's Day.
I know that Nick's is in May because Nick's is around the same time as
It's your
mom,
mom.
That was
and
Mother's Day.
mom's is the 25th.
Yep,
of May.
good job.
Oh wow, bunch of Tauruses. Huh?
19. I remember because
She's gonna be pissed if you say the year.
why?
Just
I'll just say her social.
okay.
She's vintage.
Yeah, she's vintage. She's already said it.
Yeah.
She loves the candles. She was born the same year as Michael Jackson,
Mm.
and Michael Jackson was born on the same day as me.
Oh, nice.
So like that's how I remember Michael. Now I know Michael Jackson's birthday. I remember it.
Really? What is it?
It's August 29th.
Oh.
It's my birthday.
Yeah. I was just trying to figure out.
But I
when your
remember his
birthday-
birth year. I remember exactly. I know I know my mom is as old as Michael Jackson would have been.
Oh, okay. That's
That's
kind of
crazy.
a cool way to
Yeah.
like pneumatic. Was
Yeah.
that his pneumatic
Yeah,
device?
I'm
to
wasting a ton
remember?
of cards on Michael Jackson, but
Hey, you're born on the same day. You gotta
Yeah.
fucking
yeah, man. I'm
get
like,
splurged.
hey,
Dude.
birthday buddies. What, you too?
You could have been pen pals with Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That'd been cool.
Could have been.
That could have
I
been.
could have been a lot more with Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he could.
I
He
like-
could have played with your little boy butt.
Come on, man. I honestly thought you were gonna say pecker for some reason. I
No,
don't know
why
why.
did I say that?
That's not even a Manny word.
Pecker.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said that.
you just did.
No, like as in reference to like penis.
wiener? Yeah.
I say wiener. I like wiener. I think
Yeah,
wiener
wiener's
is
good.
funny.
What's a manly thing to call your? Is it junk?
Cock.
Ugh,
Yeah.
no,
Cock is just like
no, it's not.
it's like it's like weighty. You know what I mean? Like cock, dude.
Cock.
I would say dick. Just
I think dick,
dick.
is.
I feel
yeah.
like dick is like
cock,
copper.
cock is like dirty.
Yeah. It's like cock.
What are the What are
It's
the
like porn?
Yeah.
What's an adult word for booger?
You
You know what I mean? Like what's like? Because like
Snot?
there's
No.
you still you
Yeah,
don't not have
mucus.
boogers when you grow up.
I
There's
always have
boogers.
boogers.
There are
I love
always
picking my
boogers.
boogers sometimes.
Yeah, man.
I like eating them too.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
You ever get a
It's your
big,
birthday,
you get a
that's
big
right.
like Whopper in there. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking pull this sucker out.
One of the most
I
satisfying.
might have one
things-
right now.
You're
Actually,
gonna.
I'm gonna do it.
You want
Let's
to do it on
do
the
it
pod?
live.
Oh God.
I'm just kidding.
Let's clean Manny out. Oh, sorry.
You ever use a neti pot?
Yeah.
Those are good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get
I'm-
all them boogers out.
I've just discovered the joys of the neti pot recently, and actually because of my shitty sinuses, I like when I learned that like about like allergies and shit. Like I have them really bad up here. There's must be the trees and the foliage.
Yeah.
But I had a really bad like sinus problems for like a while, like really bad headaches right here, and like I used the neti pot. I remember like thinking like I'm gonna drown, like waterboard myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
basically
what-
what it is.
I was like, how is this? How did you figure that out?
Yeah.
How did you figure out like? Because I remember there was like weird kids in school that would like put spaghetti noodles through their nostrils or whatever, and like do that.
Yeah.
Like what? You're right.
Yeah.
You gonna take
I'm
your
just-
headphones
no,
off?
No, just the thought of
Just
it.
so
Oh,
disgusted.
yeah.
She doesn't want to hear
Still
it.
sitting right next to you. But they're
Pat was actually the kid that did that.
no, I couldn't. I would have the same reaction. Jesus Christ! I think you might have to get up, man.
I don't like
There's
it.
a trash can right there.
No, I don't need to throw up. It just like it's
Like
like,
this
chewing
thing?
ice cream.
I always hated that.
I'm not.
way.
I don't even have anything, and I'm just doing this. Imagine. Have you ever done that? Where you have like a hair?
Feel it. I can just like.
Yeah.
Oh,
One of my least favorite
made
sensations.
my eyes water.
One of my least favorite sensations is like pulling a hair out of like my mouth like
Oh,
that. Like,
yeah.
it's disgusting.
Yeah, and
Especially
you
when
like
it's
feel
longer
it in
than-
your
Or your
throat.
butt.
Yeah.
When it comes out your butt.
No.
You pull a hair out of your butt.
Nope.
Yeah.
Like after the shower, you know.
When I had longer hair, I would always get like little curly cues in there.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I fucking hated it, dude. But like, it felt good to like
Do you guys
pull
brush
them
in
out
your
in the
hair?
shower, huh?
You guys brushing your hair?
Yeah,
Well, when
That's what
you
happens.
I had
shower,
long
it
hair, too.
comes
yeah.
down.
Your hair it just
You
falls.
never got a hair in your butt,
I mean, I have hair in my
right?
Like, I
well,
already have a protective layer
But you get more. You get head hair on your butt. And
Yeah.
Your butt hair
on my butt, like tangled in there.
Yeah,
Really?
sometimes. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah, it happens. That's why. That's why it's important to clean
New
out
favorite,
your
least
butt.
favorite sensation.
what Clean out your
Pulling
butt?
long hairs out of your butt. I think that's
Yeah.
weird, right? Do they get like stuck? Don't
no,
think so.
Sometimes.
you can
Well,
just feel it. You
yeah.
just feel it.
You're pulling up here.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a long hair.
sometimes-
Sometimes,
long
sometimes
hair.
it will.
You're like,
Sometimes, like mine were like curly, so like I would like I would like see them sometimes, like hanging down. It's like, oh, and you just pull it out.
I don't like this conversation. I think I started it, but I don't
Yeah.
You
like it.
did. You
What did I
did.
start
This
it?
is all you.
Uh,
All
About
you.
the
Call in
nose.
live, just like my brother and my mother in the break room.
What? So they both work together?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
he works in the back warehouse area, packing the boxes and stuff like that. She takes the orders.
What do
and
they
does
do? What are they?
Medical
Medical
supplies.
supplies.
Yeah, like diabetic
okay.
supplies.
It's just the two of them.
no. There's at least two other people
Okay.
that work.
Oh, no, you scoffed at it. Like there's 200 people that work there.
Yeah,
I think
Well-
there's like 10.
yeah. And each like it's a couple of different like that's we're all like kind of the bastard sons of all
shit.
the other places.
Take it back.
That's
to
the
Game of
wall area of Baycare.
Thrones. Yeah.
That's where they send all of the
Winterfell.
yeah.
You're the wildlings.
Yeah, we're all the
Yeah.
wildlings. We're like we're kept on the other side. Of
Keep
Bri-
them separate.
we're kept on the other side of Brian Dairy. There is that's the road. There's
joke.
there's a it's like four it's like three different I think offices
Uh-huh.
that are like kind of like smaller like outposts of
Like
other
departments.
things. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Of other parts. So like there was like the extended care part, Baycare, and then like Baycare medical supplies.
Baycare,
Baycare, yeah.
like BAE.
Yeah, Bay.
B-A-Y.
Yeah, for the sake of this, yeah,
For your
Baycare.
bay.
But there was it was a cool place, I guess. Not really, but it kind of also seems like a front
For what?
money laundering.
What like
I
a
don't
mafia
know.
thing?
I don't know. I don't want to say too much, but yes.
Ah,
Yeah, illegal activity, real fuckery. Bunch
Yeah.
of
That fucking cocksucker!
like my old boss, all these other monsters. Like, but it's like weird. Like, it seems like when they're like, it's either they're incredibly piece of shit liars, yes,
Yeah. Yes.
or it is absolutely a front for money laundering.
I could see it. I mean, I could see a lot of things.
Just
as a
because
front.
there's things of them saying like, yeah, we don't have the money for that. We can't do this. We can't get you a full lift gate for this like 700-pound bed that you have to lift.
Really?
So you have to lift like half of it. And it's like, oh, okay, well, that's not bad.
How long did you work there?
7 years.
Oh, damn.
Dude, I have like PTSD from working.
I could tell, dude.
Yeah, it's nuts.
He does.
But then like that, oh, hey, Casey's here. Hey, Casey's here. Hi. Thank
Hello.
you. She said happy
Casey.
birthday to me. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday to you too.
It's her birthday too.
I like
Just
saying
like
that.
Nick's birthday. I don't think it's Nick's birthday tomorrow.
You
Does
think
he
it
know
was
what
just lying?
today is?
Can you see upcoming?
You
Yeah,
should be
look
able
up
to.
on Facebook.
I think so.
Did I ever tell you? This is a funny story.
better be.
This is even including that story. When I used to work in that same office, I used to work for Extended Care,
Yeah.
and so I worked over here. Mom worked here, and Nick worked here. But we were working all in the same building essentially. I worked out of the same warehouse as well.
Mhm.
So Mom would have this tradition for everybody's birthday in the office. She would keep track of whose birthday it was and whose birthday was coming up. She would pass around the card to everyone in the office when they weren't around to have them sign to say like happy birthday.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Oh my
See you
God.
next year.
Yeah. There's no
Have
money
a great
in here.
summer. See
We're
you
not-
next
we
year.
didn't get you anything. Yeah. See you
I feel like
next
you can
time.
see upcoming.
Yeah, go to do you have the birthdays?
Just go to his.
notification
Why
to
don't you just
Yeah,
go to
just go to
his
his page.
thing?
Niche.
Niche Rossico. But so when it was I would always make fun of her because I'm like, nobody cares about these.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a nice gesture,
I care.
It's a nice gesture,
It feels
but nobody
good.
in this office likes each other. Like that's the thing. Is like nobody. I don't
May
give a fuck.
14th.
There you go. You forgot your own brother's birthday.
I didn't forget. I remembered. It's tomorrow.
I
just
remember.
remembered.
We love you, Nick. Happy birthday.
Yeah, absolutely. So tomorrow is Nick's birthday, but no, sorry.
Finish your story.
But it was his birthday was coming up,
Yeah.
and we usually also have like cake or something like that in the office too. That's nice.
You have your cake and eat it.
yeah, obviously. But we would like group the birthdays together, and they would say
nice.
like, okay, here's your card, and then it's their birthdays, yay! And then
Yeah.
that's it.
That's-
presents,
that's
no anything
nice,
else.
you
Yeah,
know, you get a little-
it's just a gesture,
Yeah.
right? But if it's people that you don't like, then it's like, all right, there you go.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Tom.
Yeah.
I don't ever see you.
I used to hate that in school when it was. I don't know if you guys ever did this, but like when we were in school and it was our birthday, you would bring in cupcakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, why am I bringing in
Yeah.
cupcakes?
My fucking birthday. Everybody else should be bringing in
Well, I think
cupcakes.
it's more so the parents are like, here, celebrate my child. It's their birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really weird.
It's almost like so nobody gets left out, so they're bringing in. So at some point, somebody's gonna be like, "Why are you bringing cupcakes? It's my birthday." And they'll be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, it's his birthday."
It's like, oh, we all get cupcakes because it's his birthday. And then
Yeah.
and then if you didn't bring in cupcakes, it's like people were mad at you.
Yeah,
It's
like,
like,
it's your
it's-
birthday.
it's
You're
my
supposed to bring
birthday.
us-
Can I have some candy? Like, no, you didn't bring cupcakes.
Yeah, fuck you. You didn't
Fuck
bring
you,
cupcakes.
loser.
It's your birthday. What are you, dumb?
I don't mean to derail us, but look at that.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
that's Stanley.
melted boy.
He's just maxing, relaxing.
Look at that belly.
He is a little fatty.
So it was Nick's birthday was coming up, and I wanted to prove to my mom that nobody. I said nobody even pays attention to these cards. Like, there's not even feeling getting put into these cards when they're writing the thing down. Like, so even the gesture, like, is meaningless. Like, your card is very nice. So if you want to get people cards, that's really nice, and I think it would mean way more.
I'm gonna get cards for everyone else on my birthday.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna bring a
Hey,
cupcakes
it's my
and cards for everyone.
birthday.
Hey, it's my birthday. Happy birthday.
Here's my birthday card.
So I was getting. She's like, it's just whatever. Have take this around. Have people sign the card or whatever. I was like, all right. And I took Nick's card around and I everyone sign it, including Nick. He didn't even pay attention. It has the little sticky note on the front, whose birthday it is.
Yeah.
He just opened it, fucking said happy birthday, and I pointed it out to him.
That's hilarious.
Had him sign his own birthday card.
That's so funny. Did he get it when he got it?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, wait, did we?
No, he opened it up. He didn't even recognize it. I was like, yeah, you signed it right there. That's you.
Oh wait, I wish myself a happy birthday.
I was like the meanest magician. Like I was just like, look at this. Haha, you never cared all along.
That's so funny.
Like that's what I'm saying. Is like is we all do want cake. And if we need to have the card to get cake, let's keep going with the tradition.
Yeah.
But if you're because she would go out of her way to be like, oh my god, I have to go to Walgreens to pick up more cards. I'm low on cards. Like she would have a stock of cards.
Would she get different cards?
Yeah,
or
like just be like, oh, this one.
This is the
Everyone
birthday
gets the same
card.
one.
Bunny rabbit one. Yeah, that's why Nick didn't fucking realize. Oh yeah, flowers, a bird, whatever. Yeah, cool. But it's a weird thing that like to have that, and then I think even after that point, I think maybe she stopped doing the cards, at least for me. Maybe
like,
I don't
this
know.
Ungrateful.
But yeah, and not to sound ungrateful, but it is a weird like tradition to have like to like you already have to coexist with coworkers.
Yeah.
But like to celebrate coworkers to me was like no. Like I don't like this person.
Yeah.
I don't want to wish them. I don't want them to have a happy birthday.
I want them to die on their birthday.
I don't want to. No, maybe not that drastic.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Maybe like eat poop or something like that.
Eat
You know
poop,
what I mean? Like,
ew.
get into it. Like
That's
get a
worse.
flat tire that morning or something like
That's
that.
what?
What?
That's so bad.
Yeah. Then dying. That's worse.
I
than
mean,
dying.
you can get a flat tire on the way home or something and crash and
No,
die.
like, go to leave work and be like, oh, I
and
got
someone slashed their tires and it was you.
He was the only one not at the birthday party today.
You're like, happy birthday, motherfucker.
Yeah, I think I think that's a weird tradition. I don't think they do that in a lot of places anymore.
Cards. I always
like the birthday, like the office birthday party.
Oh,
Do you still
there's
do
never a
that?
party. It's always, I mean, it's like you said, it's always just like a card. It's like, oh, hey, it's so and so's birthday. Just write happy.
When I worked at
birthday, whatever.
Starbucks, they did like they'll have like a board up, or they'll say they'll acknowledge you
Yeah,
on your birthday, which is really all you need.
yeah,
Honestly, that's the thing. Is if your office buddy gets you brings you cupcakes
Yeah.
or something like that, just a little thing, or you have cake in the break room
Yeah.
for a birthday. Leave it up to your, because you'll have a work friend, and if you don't have a work friend, you don't get cake.
and you're a fucking loser.
Yeah, fucking quit. Get the fuck out. But if there's a take the hint, Elaine, get out. But if you just acknowledge the person, if like the boss comes in and says like, or if mom took it on herself to go like, hey, it's Dan's birthday today. Let
Yeah.
everybody, like to go like when you see him, to go, hey, happy birthday. Just pretend like you remembered.
Yeah,
And then they'd be like, oh, look, the Pat knows my birthday.
yeah,
That's
it's
so
so very
nice.
nice. Yeah,
That's the gesture.
yeah.
That's all you need. You don't need to waste paper.
That's why I hate like Facebook on like your birthday or whatever, because like you hear
Yeah.
from people that just got a notification that it was your birthday.
I do it so
and they
randomly
send-
too.
I never,
You never do it?
I've never wished anyone a happy birthday on Facebook.
Wow.
It's to the point where,
You know what? Don't take that back, Casey.
yeah, you can
Erase
take it
that
back.
comment. I'm gonna report it right now.
But no, because it just feels like disingenuous. You
It
know what I
is.
mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, why I don't want to project that
You
to
know how
someone
many
else on their
times-
birthday.
Those two words have been auto corrected because I didn't even take the time to go HAPP.
Yeah.
Just like, there you go.
Yeah, HBD. That's my favorite.
Or I think it's cool, but I do have a weird obligation. I feel when I get those notifications
Yeah. To
To-
do what though?
to like or respond equally to each one of them.
No, I mean if
I have
it's
a weird. It's like,
I'll just like send. I'll probably at the end of today be like, hey, thanks for all the birthday wishes, losers. Or something like that.
I do respect those people, but I definitely don't know if I could handle being one of those people.
Yeah.
Like either it's individually each one, because like I do appreciate, even if it is just you taking a couple seconds to do HBD, I'll go
Yeah.
TH. You know what I mean?
TH.
Thanks, Hugh. It's my friend Hugh. So
Tom Hanks.
So fuck you.
Your friend Tom Hanks.
Yeah. If F fuck you. I would have or if it's like, hey, I really hope you have a great birthday, make sure that you stay safe out
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
I like some of
And
those.
then I'll say like, hey, I really appreciate you taking the time to, I'll almost match you word for word.
Yeah, yeah.
At least.
Yeah. If someone's like taking the time to say not just happy birthday, they're like, hope you have like a wonderful time on your day and it's just for you and all that
Hey,
stuff.
kick a flip for me, bud.
Yeah. I'll be like, I'll send them a message. Like I did that last night to a few people. I was like, oh, thank you. For, yeah. That was, that was also a thank you. We should hang out sometime. And I was like, ah, damn it.
Liked. Thumbs up. I never know. Like I always think of like the passive aggressive thing. Ever since John gave me weird like a weird hesitance because I love this emoji the most because I like the fucking
shaka bra.
He said the first time I ever sent that to him, he read it as to call me. I was like, why are you fucking calling me? He's like, oh, I thought you meant call.
I've never.
That was before he was a dad, by the way. Officially.
I've never like thought that.
I think every
like,
time.
Oh, it's a call. Yeah, I do it as like a dude.
The one time she got a notification from her uncle, and he said OM on my OMW, and she's like, oh my word. He's on his way. I don't like. I'm the worst at those things. So like, even with the emojis or those reactions, I liked or heart reacted a picture. I heart it because I'm like, hey, I love that you're posting this. Good for you. I love that. Good for you. Hey, I love this post. This is great. Or I care about this. Looks caring. I don't know. I don't know how to mimic human reactions to most things.
The care,
so like the emojis,
gifts.
Yeah, but that's just so much memory.
Really?
Well, if you save them.
Oh yeah.
Also, I've realized that GIFs. I was talking to my friend Luke about this the other day. Like they work like 2% of the time.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes your media tenor.
Yeah, and they're like, you just send a still like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, he's supposed to be doing this.
And then
like,
you open. You have to open a link to see the GIF.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh, cool. You sent me to Giphyshotfire.com.
Yeah, you're giving me work to do to read your fucking GIF reaction.
And then it also sends you to a list of GIFs, and you're like, which one was it? Was it the top one, or is it like the other bikini lady?
Yeah.
Or you're like, that's. I think that's the treacherous pitfall that I land in anytime I run into like a porn rabbit hole.
Yeah,
is porn GIFs.
Really?
If you slip, if I'm looking up like just regular GIFs, it's just that weird thing where you're like, you know what? Like, what are you doing?
That's never happened to me.
You never see porn GIFs?
Never.
I've seen them on like porn.
No.
Sites.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if you like. If like so I'll so for like when I'm doing editing for like Proper Ebonics or something like that, like if I'm adding GIFs to their like the production of it or something like that, they're like suggestions for the week.
Oh yeah.
I put in keywords.
Like,
so sometimes it's
big
like
titted women.
One of them was prostate massage, and I was like, oh no. I was like, no. I was like, stay clean. I wanted to keep all of my work.
Wait, you typed
clean.
out all of prostate massage?
I
You're like,
think...
oh no, this isn't what I wanted.
I thought if I put prostate massage, like it would be medical.
What the fuck is a prostate massage?
It's something Kirk talked about. Thanks for listening, by the way. It's not like you do a million podcasts a week.
I do. I try and listen to. I did listen to the beginning of a Proper Ebonics.
It's basically something that Kirk was suggesting 1 week. He was saying that there was a prostate massage. Like,
that's not a thing. I feel like.
It is with Kirk.
That has
He's
to
a
be,
rare bird.
That's just like a sexual thing. It's like
it turns out, If you turn out with the gifts and you're like, no, and then you're like, what's this though? Because it's not all it's not gay stuff. It's not even gay. Like I thought, worst case scenario would be gay stuff, and then it'd be like, like
everyone has a prostate.
Yeah. It turns out I didn't realize that either. I also learned that too. That apparently women have prostates too.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah. Can they get
Wait,
cancer?
is that true?
Yeah,
women do have prostates, right?
Yeah, Yeah, I'll get distracted.
Yeah, no, you Google it because you don't
Okay.
get porn gifts.
Yeah. Well, she gets the same one. Oh shit! I know what you're talking about.
Or she'll be
now.
introduced to porn gifts. But it's a weird thing that if you just type in certain like keywords and GIF, like it'll have like safe for work gifts, but then also if you don't have like some kind of I don't want to have to limit myself and put like a safe search on
Yeah,
because I've done well on not like looking at pornography on my computers.
that's good.
Yeah.
What do you look at pornography at? Like
Usually
on the
just a
street?
phone.
You're just
Yeah.
like-
Yeah. I'm just sitting there looking under rocks. What the fuck is
There's porn out there.
this?
So this is gonna suck to read. Women have glandular
Glandular? Do you want me to try to read it? At least it'll
tissue
be
below the bladder and surrounding the urethra that appears to be
Globulin.
Ew, homos. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah,
Alright.
I can do it.
At
And
least
then
this will be. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go confident. I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm not even gonna warm
You're not
up.
even gonna read it.
you have to read it.
I'm not
He's
even
like,
gonna
I'm
read
not
it.
gonna look at it. But I'm gonna read it.
I don't mean that. I mean that. Women have glandular tissue below the bladder and surrounding the urethra that appears to be homologous. Homologous. Homologous.
Homunculus.
Homologous.
I don't know.
Homologous? That
What is
might be
that?
HOMOL.
Homo. We got
Yeah.
that part.
thank you.
We're good at that
Homo.
one.
Oh yeah, you know what? We should split it in half. And then what's the second word? LOGOUS. Logos.
Logos?
Logos.
Homologous.
Homologos.
That doesn't sound medical.
That's human.
Sounds like a
Homo is
vampire.
Homo is person.
Homologosi sounds
Hom-
like a vampire.
Homologosi sounds like a.
Every vampire.
It sounds like the chef. Homologosi.
Dude, if I titled the
Isn't that his
episode
name?
still, this one would be called a Homologosi.
No, that was his name, the chef, right?
What- who?
Homologosi. There you go. Bam.
Homologosi. That was just a literal Pat showing up. The tissue, also called female. That's not even a. I got tripped up there. Female prostate.
What's this word? Famale?
Famale? Is that like a pepper? Is that some kind of pepper? Famale?
Sounds delicious.
Famale prostate? Or
Skeet?
Skeen?
Skeet?
Skeen.
Or the skiing
Oh, that's the
glands.
Skeens gland.
Skeens gland.
Oh, Skeens. Appears to the source of a vicious white secretion.
Ew.
Oh, so that's really what that is, which exit from the urethra upon sexual stimulation in some women.
Oh, it's like squirting.
So there really is. That's like, so they have like a prostate by their urethra. Isn't
And
ours
there's-
by our butt?
Yeah.
Where's it? Can you look up where the man's prostate is?
I think it's in our butt. I'm pretty sure it's in our butt.
It's in our butt.
If it's
But
not in
then-
our butt,
What
the
have they
doctor
been
was
doing
lying.
the whole time? There's easier ways to get to the penis. Go around the front.
And then the article below, the G spot is the female prostate.
All right, guys.
Mm.
All right.
So the female
So we just
prostate
renamed it.
is the G spot. Yeah. We call it the G spot.
That's what the white secretion is.
Yeah.
that?
I thought it was pee.
I thought it was just I thought it was lube.
Because you thought it was what?
Lube,
You thought like a natural lube?
like the natural lubrication, like when they get all juicy.
Oh, okay.
Turns out that's
Interesting.
also mucus.
Hmm.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
found out.
Oh, and the prostate
Learning a lot
gland
about babies.
for the male is right next to his urethra.
Get the fuck out of
But
here.
that's
But
on
it
the
is
butt
closer.
side.
Yeah, because it's the
So
start
that's
of it
why
from
if
the
it gets
bladder.
enlarged, it pushes on your bladder because it's
Right.
near your piss hole.
Yeah, it's kind of like
it's near your butt.
it's like where
Why
your
do they
taint
go in
is.
that way? Oh yeah, you
What?
know what? Yeah, because there's no hole here. See, yeah, I wish we could show this.
We
but,
should
yeah.
have listened in health class.
Yeah,
more. I
honestly.
feel like they explained this,
They
and we were
just-
just like, what is it? A butthole?
Yeah.
Ew,
Where's
look
the-
at that! Look at that diagram. Testicle.
Yeah.
That's a testicle.
Yes.
But your prostate.
Right,
right
man.
Oh, okay.
Manny's 31 today.
Yeah.
He's learning all of this today.
I'm learning a lot of the human anatomy.
women that have prostates blew my mind, and I remember hearing that in the past.
Yeah.
And then I'm glad that we double checked, but I didn't know it was so. So why don't I hear about women getting prostate cancer?
It's just not. Men have breasts, and it's not common. I mean,
And
they
get breast
do.
cancer.
Yeah.
They do get breast
But I
cancer,
haven't
but
heard of
it's
any women
way
getting-
more. I'm sure women
Oh,
get
sh-
prostate cancer.
I thought I had breast cancer like a while ago.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
because I had a lump under my nipple.
Did you get it checked out?
Yeah, and the doctor was like, "Oh, you're fine." It's like, okay.
Thank you, but can you check out the fucking?
It was like
Thank
when
you
I
for
was
the
in high
compliment,
school.
sir.
It was like when I was in high school too. I was like freak because I
He
would
was
like,
like, he put on a rubber glove and he's like, bend over. He's like, oh, you're fine.
he jerked me
Like,
off a
"What's
little
up
bit. But like I think they were like, oh no, that's just like a
Calcium deposit.
No,
That's
no,
what
they were
always
like
say.
it's a part of like I don't know, like puberty or something like that, or whatever. Like sometimes like you get like a little lump or something
You
under
get-
your. I was like, I didn't know that. That was like crazy because to me it was just like, oh, it's a little nipple lump
Yeah,
like that.
get a little.
And I'd play with it, and I told my brother, I was like, oh yeah, I got this little thing, and he's like, yeah, that might be cancer, dude.
Oh no.
I was like, oh, so I shouldn't be like
having fun with it, and pinching it. No,
I shouldn't be telling people, hey, look, I got this little lump.
Look, my fun nipple. What do you got, babe?
So cancer of the female prostate is rare. One older study estimates that cancer of the Skene's glands accounts
we know about that.
Skenes.
0.003% of cancers in the female genital urinary tract.
Nice.
Damn.
It's also possible that cancer of nearby organs like the urethra.
Love that thing. Show me some RESPECT.
Can originate in the Skene's glands.
I just like that, the Skene's glands.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, baby, I'm touching your Skene's glands.
Isn't that funny? Like, isn't that gonna be great to like if you find
pull that out in sex? Yeah,
like,
it's gonna be so much fun.
It's
It's like, this is actually the Skene's gland.
Yeah. You're like, she's like, can you please stop? Like, no, I'm showing.
Do you know that the woman's prostate is also the G spot?
I think that's the weirdest part of that being, because that's what it is. Like, it's the G spot.
Yeah.
But it's never been like I've never heard that explained, even in health class.
Yeah.
So like I don't understand. Like that's why that there is a myth.
Yeah.
It's not just the fact that we need abortions, guys. We need to know all about. No, I'm saying we do.
Yeah.
But we also need to like also kind of find out like
about the Skene's gland.
About the fucking skeet. Because if that's the origin of skeet,
yeah,
then it's got like a history in American culture.
Yeah.
And actual medical dictionaries.
Yeah. Yin Yang twins, dude.
Right. They're so incredibly educated. We had no idea.
They were like health teachers. Do you think it was weird for health teachers to like be explaining like human anatomy to like children? Like I would never be able to do that.
It's still weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think
it shouldn't be? That's the problem.
Yeah.
But
it is weird.
Do you think they feel like, because if I was even if I was a teacher, like I'd feel like strange being like, okay, well, this is the penis.
Here's how you
but
make
that's
the
why you
penis
just have to
come.
take the sex out of it, and it's just anatomy.
This is the female G spot right here.
It's actually also a prostate.
They'll always tell you can never find it, man.
But here it is on the map.
Here it is. I'm showing you guys
on
right
everyone.
now.
I think that's, but you can make men, like that was a joke. Wasn't that in a Road Trip, or what was the movie? Was it one of the those sex rom-coms from our
raunchy
youth?
coms?
Yeah, the that like
Euro Trip.
Stifler. It was the
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
He would he liked it when he could come because she like pressed on his G spot.
Oh yeah,
his prostate.
His G spot.
His butthole.
Well, then I'm gonna call that our G spot. If it's a G spot, if it's a G spot for you, it's a G spot for us.
Have you ever put your finger in your butthole?
Nope, not on
Not even
purpose.
in the shower?
Well, like yeah, I mean yeah, like to clean it.
Yeah.
Like
Do you like
to clean it while I'm jerking off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only way I can jerk off.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You're cleaning a gun, it goes off. Boom.
But other than that, I don't know. You ever get a finger in there and you're just like,
Nope.
Yeah.
I
I don't even like touching my own butthole. I'm just like, that's gay.
I have a ticklish reaction. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if like she actually has.
Have you ever touched his butthole?
She tries, and
really?
it turns into a fucking battle.
It does.
It turns into a wrestling match.
It does.
That's essentially the closest that she prefers to roll jujitsu.
Really?
It's me doing jujitsu on her to protect myself from getting penetrated.
Yep.
Why? Would you just think it's
I just
funny?
don't want to get penetrated.
Well, because he's not really that ticklish.
Yeah.
And it's like my only it's my only
How did you figure it out?
You know, it's really funny. I actually kind of like it. I don't think it's a fetish thing because I don't get hard for it,
Yeah.
but I do.
You do enjoy it.
But I do enjoy getting tickled.
Do you like giggle?
Yeah.
Do you
Like
giggle?
I like if I'm like this, I like getting getting
Yeah,
somebody like
That's why you
lightly
laugh
touching
when you get
here.
tickled.
Yeah, I
Everyone
like,
likes getting tickled sometimes.
but I don't like
It's torture.
I-
It's legit.
You don't like
torture.
getting tickled?
No.
I have
I will
a
scream and punch. I'm like, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you.
there's no way you can.
I have like
Well, I
one
can.
like ticklish
she
spot
does.
like on my side, and if like I can't do it to myself, but
Yeah.
like someone else can do it, and it like gets me
Yeah.
like every fucking time. It's like I think it's on both sides too.
I wanna
I'm
be
not
like
gonna
this
tickle
right
you.
now.
I actually dated a girl who fucking she hated being
Yeah.
tickled. Like it was to the point where she would start like hitting me like when I
This
tickled
feels like
her.
abuse. This feels like abuse.
Right, that's
I'm
what
not
I
actually
said,
doing
it's
it.
Straight up, like
I'm not gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it to Manny.
Yeah.
Come here,
I
Lou.
like being tickled
I did.
sometimes.
We were in the car one time and that happened where he like just moved and I like flinched and he was like, "Have I ever hit you?" Like, why would that be your reaction? I'm like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I thought this was the time. I don't know.
I thought you had had it.
She
with
didn't even
me.
say anything right before. Like I could understand if she said something and I went beforehand. Like then I could understand her like my arm moving and her going. Oh. I've done that
'Cause
before.
She heard you warm up to it. You had that
Like
brief,
contemplate it.
yeah, that thought of like, I'm a fucking hitter.
Weighing my options.
But I thought that was so funny where he's just like, that was his reaction. And I was like, yeah, I have no idea why I reacted that way.
But
I
I-
think you just scared me. Like I was so in my head.
But I
must
definitely
have
tickle
just-
her. Yeah, I definitely
Yes.
tickle her.
Yes.
But there, I actually found out somebody was. So I actually tickle in jujitsu.
That's what I would do in a fight too.
I do. I absolutely. So I like it'll be like really heated. It'll be a couple transitions, and I'll end up in like side control where I'm like laying parallel to them. They're on their back, and I'm laying across them, and like their
Sounds so
feet, their feet
sexy.
are right in front of me, and I go like this, and I can just go because they can't move, and they can't, and usually they laugh, but like I did that once to somebody on their sides.
Yeah.
I was like because I wanted them to let go. I wanted to posture up, but they're like, and he like reacted. He's like, "Don't do that." I was like, "Ah." I was like, "Wow."
Don't do that. I'm not gay. Come on.
Because like and it's somebody that's fucking good too. So I was like, I always have that, and they know that I always have that.
Yeah.
That's almost power enough for me.
Cheating.
It's not
Yeah.
cheating.
I
Because-
I would do it in a fight.
I legitimately either do like the little like crinkle on the bottom of their feet, go like,
Mm-mm.
I think it's good
I'd
strategy in a fight.
I would
yeah.
kick you in your face.
wow, jeez, you would definitely get DQ.
I'd say if next time I get in a fight, which I hope it happens soon.
Yep, it's gonna happen. It's probably any day now.
I'm gonna go like we're gonna square up or whatever, and I'm gonna go. Tickle, 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 tickle. Wasn't that was in a movie, right? Where they got into someone got into a fight and he went to tickle him. He's like, oh, it was Elf.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
Elf. He goes to tickle the guy that wants to like fight him. He's like, no, stop it, stop.
Dude, I'm telling you, you're not gonna have the best success rate, but
yeah,
it can work.
yeah.
It is a possible. Maybe that'll be my self-defense video that I make. I'll be like the tickler. Give him a tickle. Everybody's got ribs.
Yeah. Everyone's ticklish. Take off that shoe. Tickle their bottom of their foot.
See, if you tickled me more, I would tickle you less.
There you go. That's good logic.
I think that is a form of BDSM though,
yeah,
Yes.
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Torture.
But I don't get off. I thought BDSM was like you get off on it.
Well, I mean,
don't get off
You
on it.
kind of do get off.
Well,
on
I think
getting
it's,
Like I don't want to
tickled.
go to those weird sex clubs. I want to go to a nice family club where I can get tied up and
Tickled.
tickled by a weird, like a fully dressed
that's where
person.
Yeah, someone
But
in a
that's where
business
you
suit.
go. That's where you go to get it done. To have
Where?
somebody tickle you.
But I don't want to
a-
go to a. I don't want to go.
You're gonna say I'm here just just want to be tickled.
Excuse
nothing
me,
too
ma'am.
hardcore.
I'm the tickle guy.
I'm just a tickle guy.
A soft.
Love to laugh.
I don't need any
You
whips.
could do a little feather.
Yeah,
Yeah.
feather. That's all I
Yeah.
need. I don't
I
want the
just
whips.
want-
I don't
Or
want
playing in
the
your butt.
nipple
Yeah.
things. I don't want anybody
play in your
touching down
butthole.
here. No,
Let's tickle your little
But you
butthole.
want to be strapped
Maybe.
down.
no,
You
I don't
want
know.
to not be able to.
No, I
Stop
can't.
it?
I
Yeah.
would not be. I
Yeah.
would not be okay.
I want to see how
that.
much I can
No.
handle.
No,
Like I want to see what my tolerance is. It's-
No way.
because
That's
it's like
so
such.
weird. I
It's
don't
like
know.
such an
like a-
involuntary like reaction,
Yeah.
being like being tickled and like laughing at the because you're in no control over it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I don't like that part of it. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't like being like strapped down and tickled.
Right. Yeah, I don't think I would like I maybe not like under like duress.
Yeah.
I guess I would like a safe word.
Yeah. What would your safe word tickle be?
It would
Tickle safe
be
word.
bananagram. Something like that. Something fun.
Bananagram?
Something that I don't know. I never know about safe words.
Yeah.
I never understood the
My thing is just stop.
yeah. Why can't it be
All
stop?
right. Or no.
Yeah,
That's
no
my
or-
safe word.
No or stop is good. I don't understand why you had to make up other like Massachusetts
Yeah.
or something like that. Like I guess
Pineapple.
it usually is something weird because it's something that you wouldn't say at that time. But like if you're somebody who's saying I consent to you just doing this no matter what,
I consent to you tickling me.
tickling me without with no defenses or anything like that. You
Yeah.
can strap me down.
Yeah.
I obviously have to have my shirt off, but I you know what I mean. Like you keep my pants on.
Yeah.
I won't get a boner. Don't worry. You don't have to worry about any boners. You keep your clothes on.
I don't think I could get a boner if I was being
That's what I'm
tickled.
saying. It's like I don't it doesn't connect that way to me, but I like it, I think, the same way.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking weird?
Yeah.
To have like a sexual fetish not be sexual? Like imagine if you loved like you just like there's people like that. Well, I was gonna say pain, but never mind. I was gonna say people that like love a culture, but not just because it's like a sexual thing.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't love it just for the sexual stuff. He likes the sexual
He
stuff.
told me he
but-
was creating a wrestler character so that he could get into wrestling, so that he could go to Japan.
Oh, yeah.
and
I
wrestle
heard that
and
actually.
get his wife.
See, I do listen. Oh, God. Pat's choking. He's getting choked up.
I've been poisoned. I told a secret. No. And I was like, I understand so much more now,
Mhm.
but I don't. It doesn't mean that I don't
That's-
think he's not weird.
That's
you know what I'm saying.
It
Like,
made it.
it normalized his weirdness.
Yeah. I
I was
like
like,
that.
oh, that's
No,
logical
It makes sense for you.
progression.
Like,
Yeah,
I get
and
it.
also, honestly, it's kind of like a pull yourself up by your bootstraps way of getting like love.
Yeah, it's very. Yeah,
He's gonna go work really hard at trying to find a match.
Yeah, I
in
mean,
another
it's equal
land.
parts like inspiring, but also like,
Completely unachievable in my and not
I don't
because
think
of
it's
not because
unachievable.
of the wrestling. I'm not saying that he can't do it. I'm
Yeah.
saying that like the odds of this working
it's very
are
specific.
not on in his favor.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's so specific.
Yeah,
I don't doubt him. I
yeah,
just
I
doubt
probably
the
shouldn't get too close to the. No, sorry, I'm getting
oh no
production-y.
I turned the this mic off.
Oh,
So it's
That's
it's
why I was
alright.
like
We
moving
can just
away from
punch
it.
No, I think I don't think it's in the sense that like it's a very practical way of thinking about, and I don't think it's like I said, I don't think it's unachievable, and I don't think it's crazy. I think it's completely achievable, but it's also
Maybe no, don't tell people that.
Why?
I don't know. No, like not like on his part, like don't tell people that that's your plan. You know
yeah.
what I, mean?
I guess that's my thing is like to announce that,
Yeah,
but also I don't know how they fucking work in Japan.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't they they don't do arranged marriages in Japan?
No,
That's
no,
like
no.
India and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
they still believe in love in Japan.
They still have love.
Yeah.
Well, isn't there like a weird odd number of? No,
That's
that's
China.
China. Yep. See,
China.
God damn it! I keep doing it. I can't do that.
And I think that is now like
Even that's done. Or
yeah,
they're
they
not
like
doing
corrected
that.
that now. You know what I mean?
They're
Like,
adjusting it.
yeah, I think it worked.
Yeah.
Like I think their plan worked.
You gotta
but
wait
now-
for these.
Yeah, but it worked too well. So
Yeah.
like now people aren't even having kids anymore. And
Yeah.
like they're like, their population is like falling.
Falling down.
Yeah. But that's thanks to Joe Biden. Hi Casey, are you still here?
No, I think I think like pains like in. I think it started from a like like liking it a
Yeah.
lot, but also then learning about like she likes this, so maybe I'll check that out.
Yeah.
Like there's not I don't think that's unhealthy. I don't think that's bad.
I don't think it's I don't think it's unhealthy because I know him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I know the type of character that he is. But if I didn't know him, I'd be like, that's a little unhealthy.
it seems to the uneducated far-fetched.
Yeah.
But if you know pain, you'll know that everything all right.
Great fellow that Pain.
Yeah.
We love Pain.
But no, I was just talking about how weird it is to have what seems to be a sexual fetish, but have it not be sexual to me at all, but still enjoy it almost at the same level as people that enjoy it as in a sexual way.
Like being tickled.
Yeah. Like
Well,
then I was
but-
saying, like, is there another thing that somebody could be in, like a sexual fetish that they could be into, but not sexually? And it was kind of like I was thinking, like, yeah, somebody that's like into a culture like crazy, but not just for sex.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'm
like
I'm
paint.
into I'm also into like Japanese culture and stuff, but not for those reasons. I like
Yeah.
the stuff that they
Yeah, you love
content that they put
anime.
out.
You
Yeah.
love the media that comes out of
Yeah,
there. You like the
yeah.
other stuff. It's not
And the
just
style,
the
I think it's
wrestling,
cool. I think
cartoons.
everything about it like is cool. I love looking at like kanji like writing on like buildings and stuff. Like you look at pictures of like Tokyo skyline, like
Yeah.
downtown Shibuya or whatever. It looks cool to me. Like it's like, damn, dude, that's awesome. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't like the sexual stuff. I'm like really like
Yeah, it's
not
not a
cool
fetish.
with
Well, that's
that.
what I'm saying. It's like that's the thing of like saying, oh, I'm stimulated by these things, but not
Yeah.
in a sexual
Yeah,
manner.
yeah. It's just stuff that you like.
So then when they say like pup play isn't sexual,
Pup play,
Yeah, have you ever heard that?
like little puppy dogs.
So pup play is something that I found out first. We both, I
Yeah.
hope, found out
yes, from your mom's
found
house.
out from your mom's house. But it's a thing where like people pretend like they put on like leather dog masks.
Or they'll
Oh
have,
yeah,
like,
And
butt
they have like
plugs
I
that
have
have like
it's
a
seen
like
tail.
leather
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I didn't know
So-
that's what it was called.
So it's
Yeah.
it all does kind of seem weird. It's no matter what, and I like you can call it shame. I don't give a shit. I'm definitely judging.
Yeah.
It's weird that people just kind of hang out and pretend to be a dog, like, and another person like goes like,
What
"Oh,
kind of
sit."
dog do they be?
I think
they get to
they have
choose?
like I don't
I
think
don't
they're
know
like
how to look up
furries.
pup play on my
Uh,
phone.
Yeah, don't look up pup play. There's no way you can avoid the
yeah,
kids.
yeah, yeah.
What dog would you be if you had the choice?
I think a German Shepherd. You know
You
what I
really
mean?
think?
And I feel like
Yeah.
all of the masks,
Rottweiler.
they kind of
They all
mimic
look like a German
a
Shepherd.
German Shepherd. Like that's
Oh,
pretty
okay.
much
It's
what
not like I saw Dalmatian. Is Dalmatian like?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure but I think like the
You're gonna
the
look it up.
format
Pup play.
on the computer.
Pup
What's
play
it do?
mask. Images.
It just isn't. It isn't just a sexual kink. It's freedom.
Wow, that's men's health.
That's men's
saying that.
health. Holy shit!
Wow.
Why?
I'm not
what
gonna
is
be able to
pup
read
play?
this,
And
right?
why is- oh, look,
Look, yeah.
Dalmatian.
There
Yeah.
you go.
The
But like,
first one.
so look, is that okay? So already you're like, well,
It's weird.
it's weird. Yeah, it's strange. It's off.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing with furries. Like, do you boo boo? But it's still weird.
Yeah.
But it's yeah. So it's in the same realm as BDSM.
Oh, it was in a show on Netflix. Is that what they said?
I think so. I don't know. It's yeah. So so then you get to this thing and you're like,
And they're
eh.
saying it's
Is that
not
Batman?
sexual.
That's gonna look like it looks like Batman meets Casey Jones or Bane. Like what the fuck? It's Bane Man.
I don't know. Like if you get any type of arousal,
But it's
I
okay.
would say
So again, it's a thing where you don't have to say like okay, you maybe it's not an
That's
attraction
sex.
thing.
That's a sexual
Seems like
picture.
a
Yeah.
sexual pose, right?
yeah.
Seems like a thirst trap.
But that's like the pretty like the classic mask. Like
Yeah.
that's pretty much what they all
Uh,
look like.
But like they do have a thing where they have like a ceremony where they give you a tail,
Uh,
and a tail is literally
a dick.
a butt plug. No, that would be even grosser, right? I mean, it would be even weirder to call your dick a tail. And we're gonna give you a tail tonight.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
We're gonna
Just say,
spay
just
and
say you're
neuter
gonna
you.
fuck my butt. Ew. Yeah, we're gonna spay and neuter you.
But they'll like put themselves in kennels
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, and then they put so it does seem to be, but they say it's like they in the same way. So you're right, maybe it isn't. I say the only difference is that they actually do insert something into their butt.
It does
You know what I
say
mean?
it says it's focused on gay and bisexual men.
Yeah,
So it's like not a lot of women do it, I guess.
yeah,
No.
weird.
I wonder why.
I think women are done being treated like dogs.
You think?
Yeah, I think they're like, no, we don't necessarily love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not our
So
favorite.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's so like stuff like this could be like,
Wait, can you scroll? I saw how do you end pup play?
what is it?
How can I
How
thought
can
it
you
said-
explore pup play?
I was like, how can you end pup play?
You can once you start. Like that's it. You're done.
Yeah.
So it could be the same idea, but I just don't understand like the feather thing is like a sensation being done to you. It's like saying like I like massages.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like pup play is like a thing where like you're going into like a role
Yeah.
and a whole thing. I don't want to sit there. That's why I'm saying like I know that I'm not into the like role playing and stuff like that,
Mm.
because I cannot serious. Even if
Yeah.
it's just me and you, I love you to death, and I would do anything that you wanted to try.
No, you won't.
No,
Finger in
because
the
I
butt.
don't want to do that.
Finger in the butt, dude.
I don't want the
No,
finger in the butt.
The game.
Oh, the game. God.
What's the game? Am I allowed to ask, or is that too?
You know how when like sex stuff is really fun when you put time limits and rules and points into it.
Yeah, it's super fun. I love
He
it.
was the one that was like, I think I might what is it?
Game.
Where you can't come, or not that you can't come, but you
Oh,
don't
edging.
come. Edging.
Yeah.
He's talking about, I think I'm into edging.
Why?
I am an edging.
I fucking. What are you, dumb?
Trust me.
What are you, a loser?
So this game,
Ask Sting.
it's like a sex game, and you have like time limits,
like
and
a
you do things, and I'll
It's
say
like a
talk
board
dirty,
game.
or do
Oh, nice.
do this one thing for 60 seconds, and that person can't come. Like,
Interesting.
But it's also like
but he
explain
like,
your
shut
deepest
it down.
desires for 45 seconds, and like it's like, and then
Can we
get
just
to-
have sex?
And then, yeah, that's the thing. It's like, can you just blow me for a little bit and then stop? And then
we
just
can
go,
we can make it a game.
I'm the Joker.
Yeah.
Whee!
I got it for our anniversary. I just
Yeah.
thought, and like,
It was a very nice
I don't
gesture,
know.
but it was also, it made me feel very uncomfortable because then I was like, I'm competitive.
How do you win? Don't
Yeah.
you guys both win in
Well,
that?
I
I
think
made you
that's
come.
Ah, you came first. I win.
Loser. I got more points than you. I fucking win. Best out of 7? Like, no. You've seen me play air hockey.
but you just can't say that you're up because I wanted to try that or play that.
You're right.
Whatever.
You're right.
And you shut it down, and it was a hard no. So
It's a hard no.
You're like, but I got all the game stuff.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was like, I thought this was gonna be
I
fun.
got all this Mountain Dew. I got game fuel.
I would like the, but that's the other the only other thing is, and not that she's necessarily like aching for it, but the only other thing is that she's like, would you ever take a finger in the butt? And I'm just like, not necessarily, no. And she's just like, well, why? And it's like, I don't take anything else.
Yeah.
I think it's more
Yeah, that's what he was like. Well, you take this.
You already
so
take the
you
penis.
Can take that.
So
he's
you're
like,
the-
I take nothing.
You're the entrance. I'm exit only at this point. And that's not in a weird thing of like, I'm not like, if it's a medical procedure, obviously, if it's a doctor, somebody I can trust.
You're gonna be like, ew, no, I
But
don't
if
even do
somebody-
this with my wife.
What if yeah, but if it's the
What if a doctor was like, you wanna play this game?
yeah, I guess.
Oh, I have to jerk you off now for
I have
30
to do it?
seconds.
Start the timer. It's like a little egg timer.
No,
I-
it wasn't.
To me,
Dom is very upset
Okay.
about that you don't want to play
but
this
I'm saying,
game.
but if anything could give you a clue, a month or so before that, or a couple months before that, we got the at-home escape room, and I'm like, I hate having to put all of these rules in I hate bringing rules into my home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just
Like,
try
this is a
something
house of no
different. You might
rules.
like it. You
Yeah.
might like rules. You don't know.
You
you're
can't
right.
be living this fucking free spirited life where you don't have no rules.
Yeah.
I think she's just saying that because she threw away the receipt.
She has to keep it. You
We
can't
we
return
the
it
game forever.
I don't know if you can
And there's-
return.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm pretty sure I still have the receipt.
They
and I
probably
thought-
try. They probably get that a lot.
I thought to myself, like, I'm not going to return this. I did open it. Like, if it wasn't opened, probably because, but like, oh, I
Yeah.
opened this and now here you go. I don't want it
Is there like
anymore.
pieces, like characters, like you're the
It's
you're the
cards.
I was the
thimble?
hat.
No, it's just cards.
Yeah, you're that.
She was the butt plug, and then we just like, you roll the dice.
That was
and
an
you're like,
anal
oh,
bead,
yeah,
and she
you're
was a
like,
bubble.
oh my God. You got to go back 4 spaces. Like I pictured it being like it's just like it wasn't like a moment where it felt like we're gonna play a sex board game.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to be. Maybe it's in times of adventurousness. I'm
Yeah.
feeling. You know what I
I
mean?
guess I think that wasn't
It's a
what
timing
that
thing.
wasn't aligned.
That's
I
like-
was feeling adventurous.
Yeah.
But it was
He
like
was
one of those
not
things of like,
feeling
Cool though. Like
adventurous.
you know what?
I felt like I'm gonna have to go back. I have to read rules and figure out the
Well, and
rules of
that's
the
yeah.
rounds of the game.
That's
before
what I
we
should
go
have
into
done.
it.
Was I should have just
Yes.
read. I should have done all the work.
Yeah. Now you're getting it. That's another fetish of mine.
That shit has all the work. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think it's cool though, because like I don't think I've ever been with anyone long enough to like introduce stuff like
Yeah, to
that.
say,
You
like,
know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's
And I'm
cool
not
like hearing
bored.
about
Like
it.
that's the other thing is I'm not like we need to like
spice it up
spice it
because
up.
you know.
No,
But it doesn't hurt.
I just
Yeah.
thought I was being spontaneous.
Yeah,
It was our
yeah.
anniversary, and I'm like, you know what? I want to, because I didn't want to just go get him a gift.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know, just kind of didn't seem genuine. So I was
Yeah.
like, what is something that
We can both enjoy.
we could both enjoy?
Right.
I like
fun.
games. He likes sex.
Perfect.
And it backfired.
Yeah, but that's,
And I had to cry myself to sleep. So
Do you still have it?
yeah.
Oh damn! I can't see it.
we have it. Yeah, we can play.
You can play right now.
Happy birthday, Manny.
Manny.
Oh, I gotta suck Manny's dick for 30 seconds.
Yes, it's the
Ah,
best
man,
birthday
you
ever.
better not come.
I don't know. No promises.
I'm feeling like a loser today. No, I think it's a timing thing with a lot of that stuff because it wasn't like it still opened up the thing where it's like, okay, well then what is a thing? Like what's a thing? So the tickling thing is a thing that's not a fetish, it's just a thing I enjoy.
Mhm.
That'll be something that like, like you got me the rage room for my birthday.
Yeah.
That was the perfect gift
Yeah.
because that's the thing of like,
Because he has
yeah,
a lot of rage.
A
yes,
lot.
I have a ton of rage. Absolutely. You want a fucking game to suck my dick? It's already here.
Just do it.
Just buy me a quarter pounder.
That's the game.
That's the game.
How much food can you buy me?
But,
How do I enjoy that?
but exactly, you're right. So
It was
so,
our anniversary. It wasn't your birthday.
so it still opened up the thought of like, okay, so what is it? And it turns out I like lingerie. I know that was something that I was not necessarily on board for. That I was like, you know what? I think this might be a thing, and it was.
Yeah.
So like that. So you still learn that you can still teach yourself like how to grow like together like that. But I feel like it's definitely a timing thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I was not in the mindset that night, but it was also it was definitely it felt the same way. Like, here, Pat, read. You got this reading assignment before sex, and also remember the rules. And then there's this thing. It's kind of like I didn't want to be like in the middle of like doing something and be like, wait,
Am I doing this right?
no, it was for 7 seconds, not 70 seconds. Like,
Ah, damn it. Now we
my
got to move
turn.
our pieces back.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to like, and then also, there's not oftentimes like a false like there's not really like a false start to a game or something like that.
Yeah.
What if like the first thing I'm so worked up that I'm so into it that it's like, oh, it's
Yeah.
like
It's like, well, I guess, do we finish the game?
I'm
or-
done. I'm done playing the game.
I mean, if I keep playing, I'm just going to be going through the motions.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? So like it could have gone worse. It could have gone bad other ways as well.
Yeah.
So it's not just
It
the
went
fact
bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's but it's cool though. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys do that. You know what I mean? You tried at
Yeah,
least.
I tried.
It's cool. It is cool. Like it's like I said, it's cool to like because like I've never been with anyone that like for that.
What's the
long
craziest thing
enough.
you think you've done? Like, what's like the most like non-traditional sexual experience you think you've had? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if there was like other things involved or other like, where have you ever gotten to that point where you're like playing a sex board game or?
No,
Or-
that's what I'm
But I'm
saying.
saying
I've
like
never
not
gotten-
even like to start like truth or dare. Never got like so heated that you're like,
Nope.
let's fuck.
no strip poker, no none of that.
Never strip poker either. I didn't
Yeah.
do that. I
No,
never
I've
did
never,
that.
I've never. I mean, it was offered, I think, but like I've
Really?
never. Yeah, everything always ends before we get to the games portion.
That's what I'm saying. It's like oh, like the fact that you're like, oh yeah, I want to play this game where heads I suck your dick,
Yeah,
tails I don't.
yeah.
It's
I think
like,
it would be fun.
cool.
You know?
Like, if
Yeah,
it's tails, like let's play again.
Yeah. But it's that I see it from both sides. I
Yeah.
think it would be fun, but I also am not like crazy about it because
Yeah.
like I don't know. Sex is like
Well,
always
you
like
don't know until you try.
Yeah.
yeah, but like sex is already kind of like an awkward sort of
Yeah,
thing. So
it's-
it's like
it's very
to add
personal.
like something else to it with like rules and stuff.
Well,
it feels
but
a little.
I understand.
But I guess you guys have been with each other for so
like,
long
right?
that it's
That for us, I don't like. Who cares? Like,
Yeah.
let's just try it. But in a new relationship, yeah, you're just kind
Yeah.
of like, I don't
Yeah.
know. Like,
like
how do you
imagine
feel about
imagine the
this?
first time hooking up with a girl. You're just like, hey, do you want to play this game?
Oh my god,
Yeah, yeah. I'll be like,
dude.
what?
You should say, "Hey, I'm having game night tonight at my place. Do you want to come over and play?" She gets there. There's nobody else there. She's like, "Oh, am I early?" You're like, "No,
Nope,
no,
you're
it's
right
game
on
night."
time.
And just have that game there and just be like, "Okay, let's play." And she's like, "What the fuck?" Honestly, dude, that's the biggest swing.
That's
With
a
us,
huge
it's just
swing.
like it's a swing. It was, you know what I mean, like it, but it's also like I don't like I don't. It's not like I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like you're a completely different person. It doesn't change.
That's how it felt, I will say.
But with that, it was just kind of like, but it's all.
But it's just rejection. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Just like I just felt like, oh, I just
But it
got
wasn't
rejected.
personal. It was just like Pat just doesn't.
I
play
just didn't want to
Yeah.
do that.
games
It
like
wasn't like it wasn't it. That's the thing. Is like you took it as like
I put
Oh.
myself out there and then
Yeah,
it didn't
yeah.
go well. Then I
Right.
was like, oh,
Yeah.
right.
that
But it was
sucks.
me more going like I think I would have like if you were like let's go to the porn store and shop for a
Yeah,
game.
that's what
Yeah.
he said.
I would have been like.
But I was like,
Yeah.
I was just trying to be spontaneous.
I would have been like,
and,
look,
yeah,
dice. I like that. There's like sex dice. There's like something like that.
Like a
Lick,
simpler. You would
lick,
like a
asshole,
simpler.
you
Yeah.
know? Like tongue, butthole. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I don't wanna-
That
it's the
was what
same
it
thing,
was,
both.
Dom. It was the game was too complicated.
Tickle, pat.
You need to simplify it for
Yeah.
this big
Right.
dum
Well,
dum.
like I think
Exactly.
so.
Manny gets me sexually.
I just need to know the game. I
Yeah.
shouldn't have started reading
Yeah.
Yes.
in front of him
If it's
because
more
then he
complex.
was like, "Oh my god." So
Because then we're just
maybe
sitting
we
there
can-
like,
Just sitting,
maybe
sitting
we
there
can
naked.
read this.
Just like, when does the sex start?
so
this wasn't sexy.
and
But
just
if I was
asking
like,
questions.
get on the bed.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing.
Round one. Get on the bed. Yeah, then I'd be like, okay.
Okay. All right.
But honestly, think about this. Think about if like you came home, I don't know, you would probably be into it because you're
Anything you're into, I'm
Yeah,
into.
But I'm not.
So
I don't. But I couldn't. But I'm saying like, imagine
well,
if somebody
I guess
like.
so far.
So imagine if somebody like if somebody surprised you with role play.
Yeah.
If somebody was like, "You're the farmer's daughter, and I'm a British soldier coming in to take over."
Somebody probably not, but you, yes, I'd be like,
Yeah.
all right, let's.
But I couldn't do. That's what I'm saying.
Because you
It's
couldn't
like,
get over the
so if you-
accent.
yeah. Oi, mate! Oi, I'm gonna get your knickers. Take him off.
We're gonna
Oh,
smash
oh,
now.
It's a right cunt. It is. You know, you're like.
Ew. Don't say that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how to do it. But if you're at home and you'd like just like threw me a fucking colonial uniform and we're like, let's go for it, and it's like, I'd be like, I'd have the same reaction. I'd be like, what? I don't want to do this. It's like because it's the same idea of like if you were like if you surprised me with a murder mystery dinner. Do you think that would be a good surprise?
No,
Or
but we've
would I go-
already done a murder mystery dinner, and I know you don't like it.
We've already
So I
tried the
don't
at-home
know.
escape room too.
Wait,
you're
you
sitting
said
there
you did a
reading
murder
rules.
mystery dinner?
Yeah.
How was that?
Awful.
Really?
Oh my god. Well, it's
Where
it's
were you guys?
terrible,
Did you get rolls and stuff?
No,
that you had
no,
to-
yeah, but that's the thing. It's like then they go. It's
but it's at a
forced
table.
participation.
Yeah, and it's at a table
Paid
of people
forced
you don't
participation.
know. Like, if
Did
it
you know what
was-
you were getting into when you?
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah.
went-
Yeah. It was
okay.
a Groupon.
It wasn't just like
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah.
went to a restaurant and were
No,
like,
no.
"Hey, it's murder mystery night."
Why is everybody standing up? Why's that guy got a microphone? No, it was definitely it was like a thing that we were trying. We
Yeah.
tried it. And
Yeah.
it was like to me, I was like I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I want dinner.
And
So,
the dinner wasn't that
the
good.
dinner was the worst part.
Oh,
So
really?
like that was like so then I'm just at shitty theater, and then
Mhm.
I'm like and they make you a part of it. Where you're
Yeah,
like,
I thought
you
it would
have to
happen
find out.
around us
Yeah.
because there are actors there.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I mean, like, I guess maybe some participation, but I was like, holy shit, like they want us to walk around the room and talk to people. The people at our table, well, some of the people at our table we knew, but
and that
the,
was another
like,
thing. It's also mixed with like hibachi style.
Oh,
So like if you
nice.
don't have a full table of people, they're like, yeah, we'll just team you up with these people, and you're like, this is a bit like you have to like introduce yourself, like this is my wife Jill, and this
Yeah,
is
and
blah,
it
blah,
just,
blah.
I
Like,
was like, oh,
I
this
have to
is
solve a
not-
crime with these
oh,
fools. Like,
yeah.
I did I went to a murder mystery birthday party.
did you really?
Yeah, that was so much fun, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it.
But did you know everybody?
yeah, for the most part.
If it was like a bunch of my friends, I think it would be a good time.
Yeah,
But
I was
it
like,
was
I was,
Us
I
and
was
two
like,
other couples that we
uh,
knew.
I was like sleeping with the birthday girl or whatever.
Oh,
like
nice.
me and her had like a relation in the.
I was gonna say in
the
real life
story.
or
No,
in,
no,
like,
in the
okay.
story. It was super fun. I got killed off like early, and when
Yeah.
you get killed off, it's cool because you can just go sit
You just
down
go
and
eat.
eat and shit.
Yeah.
That was my thing too. Was like the first part of it. I was like, they just served our food. Like, can we just fucking like, oh, I'll go around and talk to people and get clues.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
It was fun. I loved it. I had a good. I would
Yeah.
have probably enjoyed that, but I would have been like, "Come on, guys!" This
And
is
we
fun,
did
right?"
an actual escape room.
Yeah,
That was
I've never done one
terrible.
of those. How was
Uh,
you didn't like it?
I hated it.
You don't like
I don't like
things.
riddles. I don't want to sit here. Like I was
Married
free
a
before I
grump.
came here.
This is Scrooge you married.
I think like I would like to me. I want to be free. I want to be. I want to do.
No rules, Pat.
I like no rules. You know what I
I
mean?
like
Like I
it.
like a nice museum where you get to walk around and look at anything you want. You can just look at it. You can get as close as you want. You can just look. Oh,
Touch
yeah.
it.
Mm.
You don't like
They
a
don't like
touching
that.
museum?
They don't. Well, I don't mind going to
Whitaker Center is a touching museum. I
Yeah,
think.
you're allowed to some, but
That's what I do when I get there. I'm just touching everything.
It's like, ugh. No, I think that's the thing is I just don't like forced participation, and I think if when somebody surprises you or somebody goes like, "Hey, want to play a game?" I'm never like I need to get in.
You would be bad in the Saw movies.
Yeah, I'd be like,
no, I'm not doing
No.
it. Just kill me.
I forfeit. He wins. Yeah, if the
Yeah,
key's in me, you
just
can fucking have it.
activate the little trap. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't care. Just kill me. Nothing's worse than making me read. Nothing, including death. Nothing is worse than making me read. It triggers a thing that I had from fucking school, where I like the thing where they're like, "All right, now everybody has to read." You know, from here. They did it at Starbucks one time, and I almost fucking walked out that day because I'm just like, no.
Why? Why do I have to read
we all
this?
can read this.
To learn?
Yeah.
Why would I read this?
It was like high school too. I hated it. No, I legitimately, it's the thing where like it's this like you read. First of all,
Well, it's
I
read out
have to pay
loud.
attention.
Yeah.
And it's reading out loud.
I have to pay attention.
Is
That's
it popcorn
the first
style
thing.
reading?
I'm doing the syllable thing. I walked into the house. And then I go like house, and I'm like, why is that only one clap? There's so many of the vowels in there.
House.
House. There's three. House. So there's no
You
consistency.
said out that he did that. It's a
House.
Yeah, it's not get as many claps as you can saying
the
the
word
word.
isn't ending. Get in all
That's
the forms.
43 claps. House is a 43 clap word.
Oh, he was just laying down. It was okay. Sorry.
House. Yeah. So I didn't like having to like because I'd have to read along with them to know when I have to start.
Yeah.
And I know that's why they wanted it. So you're fucking paying
That's what
attention.
everyone's
Yeah.
But
saying.
I was just panicking, going, my part's coming up, my part's coming up, my part's coming up, my part's coming up, my part's coming up.
And then you fuck up the first word.
Yeah, I was like,
Is that why you wanted to walk out? Because you're just like,
Yes.
I can't read.
I don't want to fucking read out loud. It triggers me. So it's like the same idea of the like, okay, Pat, go over there and fucking read that clue. I'm just like, so now it's words jumbled up. So it's like how I read them normal, but they still don't make sense. So I could read it a million times and I'm like, I'm reading this correctly, right? This is like the jungle beast walks sideways in West Virginia.
What the fuck are they?
What the fuck does that mean? What is the
We work at Starbucks.
Is that-
Why
what
are they
is-
learning about jungle?
No, this is an escape room now.
Oh, okay.
No, but like any of that stuff, like any of those situations where it's like I have to go, if I'm part of a team that has to go, you're dead. Unless it's guard the door, Pat.
Hold the
Hold
door.
the door.
Yeah.
Hold the door.
Dude, it all circles
Oh.
back.
Hold
It
the
all
door.
circles
Hold on. I'm gonna start crying.
back. That's so funny.
Yeah, it's like so yeah, it's a responsibility, like it's a forced participation, I think is the part that bugs me. Like that's why oftentimes I don't like sitting in the front row. I'll do it for shit in the hat every time.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's just so much fun for that show. It doesn't matter. I don't care.
Mm.
I like being that close for it.
Yeah, I do not like being.
But any other time, because it's just the participation of like, I don't like forced participation.
So you would be bad at like in a normal if you weren't a comic or whatever and you just went to a show and
Yeah.
the comic on stage
Yes.
was like, hey, so
I'll
what's
play
up?
along.
What's your name?
I'll go along with it because I don't want to be a dickhead,
yeah,
but I don't like it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that situation.
I don't
if it's
think
just
anyone really likes it.
yeah, but if it's just conversation, if
So is that sexual? Because that people will pay extra to sit in the front row, but do they actually like it?
I don't
They're
know.
Or are they
voyeurs.
torturing?
They're
Some
voyeurs. They
people-
like
Are
to
they-
be.
yeah,
Yeah, I
they're
know some
torturing
people.
themselves.
Yeah. It's that, but I know some people do like it because it feels like, oh, I'm part of the show. or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like I've done crowd work with people, and they come
You're
up to
great.
me.
You're so good.
Thank
at
you.
crowd work.
Yeah.
And they'll like people will come up to me afterwards like, oh, thanks, I'm glad I could like help out or whatever. It's like, oh, I did most of it, but
Yeah,
like,
you were really helping.
There were lots of my stuff, but cool. Thanks. Sure. Yeah.
It just you helped show that I'm actually genuinely funny.
yeah.
Because that's the difference, and that's why Shit in the Hat is so great
Yeah.
because you can actually see like it wasn't something you prepared.
Yeah.
It's just coming off the top of the dome.
Yeah, I
And when
love
you can
those
make people laugh.
shows.
It's like, oh, like I'm actually funny.
Yeah, and it is exactly what you're saying. It's the good feeling of being like, oh shit, I'm actually funny.
Yeah.
Like I
It's
can actually do this.
Yeah.
It's a good
Because
feeling.
anybody, I mean, not anybody, but people can make a set and practice it and
Yeah.
No, anyone can do that.
Right, right.
But
And
it's just
then-
being funny is
Yeah.
right,
is,
right.
is the next thing.
But
that-
you just like, yeah, it just yeah.
I think the whole appeal to that also is the participation of helping, because like editing a lot of the video for Shit in the Hat and stuff like that
Mhm.
is I get to hear like a lot of times either the waitress or the crowd or
the
stuff like
waitresses
that.
are so loud.
fucking
there.
loud as hell.
I hate it.
Oh, you want a Sprite?
Yeah, so they'll be like right in front of
Yeah.
the stage, like, so what did you want? And you wanted this? Oh, okay, I'll get that right out to you. And then
Yeah.
the comic will make fun of them, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, no, that's just me.
Yeah.
And you feel bad because it's like they're doing their job, but
Yeah.
like,
You're in a performance arena, madam. Please maintain low tone. But there's there's a lot of that stuff happening. I forgot what the point I was making.
about force participation.
No, I was is the fact that a lot of times I hear when I'm editing the video, I'll hear, oh, that's my card. Oh, I do.
Nice.
And we say that you have that reaction. I'm like,
yeah.
oh, cool. Let's see. I get so disappointed when people get my cards.
Really?
A lot of times, except for when you got Black Matrix. I did
Yeah,
Matrix
that's
but
fun.
black.
Yeah.
And you're like, and it just worked. Like
Yeah.
it just happened to work. And I was just like, oh, cool. It did make me feel like I helped,
Yeah.
but like that's not. I had nothing in mind.
Yeah.
I had legitimately. I go, what about this premise?
Yeah.
And
I thought it was
didn't-
funny.
And it was perfect. That's what I'm saying. Is like that's the part where you feel like you're a part of the show. You helped. So Shit in the Hat, especially, is one of those things that you can write a card down, and I'll write a card down, and somebody will get it, and they'll just go like, "Oh, I don't know anything about that."
Yeah,
And just go on. I'm like,
I do
Yeah.
hate
I
that
don't
too.
either.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what? You get into it,
Yeah.
Why-
It's
what
like this
don't
is the
you
whole
know?
point of this. Like
Yeah.
you're supposed to make it like a thing.
right? Yeah. At least give a
I
couple
can't
seconds.
remember, but there was two things that I put in, and they were both really good laughs, and I was just like, yeah.
Yeah. Same thing. Like I think Kyle's gotten one of mine before that got a good laugh, like that kind of thing. You almost feel like you're getting
I like
their
it when,
laughs.
well,
Yeah.
that's the
sharing
thing is,
it.
Yeah.
I like when the comic laughs at like I can't, like I said, I can't remember what I think one of it was the first cartoon character that you were attracted to.
Oh, that's a good
I think
one.
that was one, and
That's a really good
They
one.
laughed like I can't remember who was on stage, but they laughed, and then they went into it, and I
Mhm.
was like, yeah, I got the comic to laugh.
Yeah, it's a that's the cool part of it. Like, so I understand heckling, I understand all that other shit, but the forced participation, if it's like, the hypnotist guy,
Hippopotamus.
yeah, you know what I mean? If he,
But that's not forced participation.
it kind of is. Like,
Not
if he
really.
comes out, if you're doing
You have to be
this thing-
willing to participate.
even if you're doing this thing,
Yeah.
like even if this happens or whatever happens, like that, I'm eligible, I
Mhm.
still don't want to go up.
yeah.
Like I'll participate that much just so he's not like, I don't want to look like a dickhead that's just sitting there going like,
Yeah.
I came to a hypnotism go to watch it, and that's all.
Yeah. I always
want-
feel bad for those people that do get into the because some of them will order food and stuff
Yeah,
and they can't eat it.
Right.
Like it gets cold because it just sits there.
Yeah.
And they have to get a to-go container for it.
Yeah.
and that's the kind of stuff like that I don't like a responsibility.
Yeah.
So it's like you come home and you're like, here, now do this.
Yeah.
Now we have let's do this. Like it's already a thing. So I think maybe that's where that comes from. I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm trying to discover a lot of things about what in my youth is I'm so frantically trying to avoid in my adulthood.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I think that's kind of like therapy. So I'm doing it for free.
I think it's growth, dude.
Is
It's
it?
called
called
getting older.
Traumahood.
Oh, traumahood. Trauma Hood coming to a
I'm doing that
podcast near you.
even without the show being out there or anything like that. Have
Because
you?
you live with me.
This is the trauma. This is the Trauma Hood.
This is forced participation.
Yeah.
Us living together for you to self-reflect and be like, oh shit.
Solidarity!
That's what I call it. Solidarity. Okay.
Are these all drops?
These are
that
GDP drops.
No, I'm saying, are they all Irishman drops? Or
Not all.
Take
of
it
them.
easy
Take it easy.
and stay off my side.
Nice.
That's for anybody that I agree with, but I don't want to associate with.
What is what about my cat?
Which one?
What about my cat?
Oh, this one. You'll like this one.
And what about my cataracts?
Cataract.
Oh, cataract. Oh, I see the bottom of it. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail.
This one.
That's my favorite.
That's one of the greatest drops of all time.
Who do you think you are? I am.
I like this
You
one.
dumb motherfucker!
A lot of them are from Irishman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
sure.
think they all are.
How
Except for
stupid
the-
can you be?
Except for
How
the who do you think you
stupid
are?
can you be?
What about these? Do you think any of these are?
Yeah, these are the fucking
That's
David Lee Roth.
awful.
You don't like that?
No.
It's David Lee Roth.
Ooh!
Ooh yeah.
Oh,
That's
yes!
right.
That one's good.
This one. I wonder if these would get me copyright flagged. If any of
think?
this, like this, would access the algorithm.
It's in a song, isn't it? Isn't it
Yeah.
from
Uh,
what is it?
uh,
Running with the devil.
Running with it. I was thinking shout at the devil.
No, that's Motley Crue.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you like any of these?
No, I hate all the farts.
Manny doesn't like my fart drops. I won't do any more for your birthday. I promise. Especially not this one. He hates that one.
That is the worst. Ugh. It's so gross. Yeah, I've never been like a fart guy.
It's
Like
really interesting to me. I
I've
can't-
never like even
like,
like
the sound. Like you don't like fart gags.
sometimes if it's like real, but it has to be really funny. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you can't just be like
Yeah.
a fart. It's like,
you don't like
yeah.
you just playing a fart sound. That doesn't do
So how do you
anything for
feel about your
My farts.
girlfriend? Your girlfriend like farting? Does it gross you out? Or are you okay
Yeah,
with it?
yeah. It kind of is just like all right. Like I'm fine. Like I'm not gonna make a big stink about it.
Oh,
Ah,
oh.
Manny, big stinks. That's our word of our day.
You said it
That's
was
funny.
You weren't gonna do anything.
I
No,
wasn't, he said it.
that one was funny.
Oh, okay. Oh, this one's a good one.
No. In the context of
These are all me.
you said that I know.
That's probably why you don't like
I
them.
think that's why. Yeah, I think that's part of like I know where these parts are coming
Yeah.
from.
Oh man.
But yeah, I've never been I actually I told her as a joke once. I dated a girl who she didn't like taking shits while I was in the house. So like, I would always have to leave like when she had to use the bathroom to take a shit.
I
It's like,
thought, like, who,
Yeah,
you know what's
yeah,
happening.
I know what you're doing if you're telling
Right.
me to leave.
Right. Like, just go and do it.
And then when I'd get back, she would be like, don't like say anything about like if it smells or anything. It's like, okay, you're making it more gross, like
Yeah.
drawing that much attention to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is now awkward. Where you could have just disappeared for
Yeah.
15 minutes.
And I would not have even asked. I would
Yeah.
have been like, I would have been like, I mean, I would have known you went to the bathroom,
Right,
but I'm
but-
not
Yeah.
gonna be like, what'd you do in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I guess that's the thing is like poopery is the perfect tool for a lot of that, like for close quarters like that.
Yeah.
But it's not a memory eraser.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I know you took a hearty shit because I smell a lot of poopery right now.
All right.
But I smell a lot of poopery right now. But it still is gross to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm still thinking, oh, there was a massive shit that just happened.
There's a dunker in here.
Like she was smelling my farts today that
Oh.
were like across the room immediately.
Ew.
Sometimes there's just nothing you can do.
Yeah.
You know?
Do
So
you
like
give warning when you're gonna fart?
No.
All
I just was sitting
you're
there
a
and then
gross
I
human
was
being. I
like,
forgot.
did you just fart? And he is dying laughing. Dying laughing. I'm like,
I mean,
okay.
but it's kind of funny, like when it's that here when you get so mad at it.
Yeah. Yes, and that is what it is.
Like, ew, dude. That
Stop.
He's
yeah.
trying to like, I don't know, quadruple his protein. So he is just popping hard-boiled eggs
Ew.
constantly. And then he opens the
Those are
container.
smelly farts.
Yeah. Yeah. And he opens the container so I get to smell it as he's eating
Yeah.
it,
And then when it
as
comes
it
out.
leaves his body. So it's just constant eggs.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. I mean, I don't like but I will be like, if I like fart and it's like, oh, hey guys, I farted. It was me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna like hide the fact that I
Yeah,
farted.
you're not a fart denier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll be like, oh yeah, that was me. But if someone else farts, like, I know he'll probably like never listen to this, but you know the comic Hurricane,
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
dude,
He farts on stage, doesn't he?
guy farts.
It's disgusting.
It's oh my! I remember. I've never actually like told this story like I've like
This is a
talked
great
about
way
it
to
to
end the
people.
show. This is perfect.
Dude, we were at HMAC for an open mic, and he was sitting like right in front of me. It's fucking. And I was just like enjoying the show. And he's like sitting like where you are, but like he's facing like that way, and we're both kind of like facing like the same way, but like his ass is like
Yeah.
right there, and he fucking I heard it. Dude, I heard
Like on the chair too. It was like a hard chair. So
oh
it was
my
like loud.
god!
Aw.
Like I
It,
heard
like
it.
claps.
I heard it, and then it was like a fart where like popped at the end,
Yeah.
and I felt it like come up,
Ugh.
and like it fucking hit me, and I was like, bro, like I even said that, like I had to like, because it was like it incited like such a fucking guttural like reaction. I was just like, bro,
Stop.
dude.
Oh,
And like he didn't say shit. He was just like, oh, whatever. Like
his
he didn't
ass
say
hurt.
anything.
His ass
I
went
was like, I got so mad.
I can understand that, yeah.
Because I was the only one that had to fucking like sit in that. Like I was like, I'm not gonna fucking. This is like I hated him since that day. Like I was like, I don't even want to fucking talk to you, dude. Like you fucking farted like right in my face,
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
right in my face,
directly in your face.
and it is the nastiest. It smelled so bad, and it
Ugh.
was just like, oh man, it was like I felt like the heat from it and everything.
Ugh.
Oh, it was so ugh.
Now I know not what to get you.
Yeah, don't fart in my face.
I
on my
only got
birthday.
one right now, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Do not.
All I've had today is protein shake and eggs.
Pat, I will fucking
Throw up on you.
I'll throw
Throw
up
fast. All right. Well, Manny, do you want to tell the people that are still hanging around after those wonderful fart stories where you can where they can find your ass?
You can find my ass on
Your
Instagram.
birthday ass, your
It's my
31-year-old ass.
birthday. If you're listening to this today,
No
May
matter
13th,
what day it is,
yeah, no matter when you're listening to this, wish me a happy birthday.
May the 13th be with you.
That's the saying.
Manny's
Very
birthday.
popular saying.
Yep.
Follow me at eManny on Instagram. You motherfucker. Play the you motherfucker one. No,
Oh, that one?
No.
Wait, which one?
what was it? You motherfucker.
I don't know where it is.
What?
How do I not know? Oh, these are
Yeah, I was
David.
gonna say
These are
that.
David Lee Roth.
This is the wrong
This
one.
one?
You dumb motherfucker.
You like that one or this one?
You dumb motherfucker.
I like both of them.
motherfuckers.
At eManny, the A is a 4 on Instagram. That's where I post everything. I am at eManny.
Yeah. Babe, what about you?
On Instagram, wife_George.
I like how that one's classic fart.
Yeah,
Classic.
That's
It's
the one I start all
classic.
the shows with. That's a little fart. These are sensor beeps, right? But they're regular.
Are they
These
are they farts?
These are fart beeps.
I do like a bleep like Doug Benson does that.
What?
And is like when he like edits like his podcast.
Yeah, it's a little fart.
Yeah, it's always like a fart.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because like it's not that's a big fart. It's so funny because it would just happen like randomly like there and you're like, did someone just fart on stage or whatever?
So yeah, and then anything anywhere else for you, babe? Just Trauma Hood.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Trauma Hood podcast.
Subscribe, rate, review, all that garbage. And then do the same here. If you're watching this, please like it, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're listening to it, like it, subscribe, or whatever, rate it. That would be really nice if you could rate the podcast and tell your friends because we're delightful.
Yeah.
And Pat George, Baby Murray Productions on Instagram, as well as Facebook. And that's about it. And I love you.
I love you.
I love you, Manny.
I love you guys. Thanks
Love
for
you too.
having me.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
And
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 not yet.